Alright, welcome back to Rogue Trader.
Guten Tagen, everybody.
Last time we discovered something of minor import. Yeah, just that little piece of paper you keep hanging around has been stolen. Not important.
Yeah,
Bureaucracy.
half the crew doesn't know about it.
Yeah, that's how important it is.
Yep, that's what we're here. Oh, brother.
It depends on how many people that's going to get in the loop to, but I'm sure that finding a certain seneschal and giving him a right hiding.
I mean, he's
Would
only
be
had access to titanic amounts of money and a writ of trade for how long? Surely he won't be that hard to find.
All gonna be good.
I mean, isn't the writs of trade like put out to a family? They're not like, so long as you have this directly, you they
You
have a
can
signatory and everything, right?
You can
No,
probably
they are-
do something.
They are very explicitly bound to the bearer. They're like bearer bonds. They're not
Okay.
bound to families.
So you can
Okay.
take them by force. If you can take one by force, you have one.
I see.
Or subterfuge in this case. Although I think this guy probably just stuffed it in his coat and nobody noticed.
I mean, what we're learning, I don't think you've had a very hard job.
No.
Took it out
We-
for cleaning it and brought back a fake.
We do very much. Our road trader is very much a kind of a what fop.
What
He's
foppery?
more of a shooty guy. He knows more about shooting than
Man
he does.
of, you mean a man of action, a man of the world.
Yes, yes.
One of those
I-
two things, but not the other.
I know. I've read a couple of. I have read and listened to a couple of British period pieces, like Master and
Boone.
Commander. What's up?
Mills and Boone.
What's Mills and Boone?
Not what you. Yeah,
No,
not what you
you
think.
think it is. It's
I
tawdry romance novels. Every cover is a long-haired man with no clothes holding a woman in a nightdress for no reason.
Just because, you know.
Not those.
Look, they know what they're advertising, and they know how to get across.
Unfortunately, I treasure my ignorance of those novels. I was talking more like Sharp's Rifles and Master Commander, that kind of speculative fictional bullshit.
It's the sense
Period fiction.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what we haven't got.
Yes. Anyway, but so we have a guide to find. I have leads on my own for my own personal stuff of big of family projects that have gotten out of control in the world.
Got people's knees to break.
Yes.
Vastly important.
I have acquired, if I remember correctly, I acquired carousing, so I can go and troll the bars for rumors and such.
I mean, I'm going to offer one moderate correction. You control bars better than you have.
Better than I had
Yeah,
before, yes.
I don't think you've succeeded a single.
That's why I bought
Yeah.
carousing for double the price.
Fair.
Excuse me while I curl up and suck my thumb, because ouch, it hurts. I'm sorry that what I've done to you.
I mean, I think to be fair, if anything, you'd be
Carter.
sucking back a pint.
Look, for all you know, that the only beverages that they talk about in 40K lore is Amasec and Recaf. So
What they've put in.
don't know what's in there. Anyway,
Right.
go ahead, Bray.
What's your evil plans?
It's not an evil plan. I'm doing exactly what my rogue trader told me. Therefore, all morality is excused.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we have one of the things we were thinking about going to was a Ministorum or a Ministratum to look up this? We have this man's name in his house.
Yeah, so we can at least chase down the person.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how well he disguised himself.
Well, yeah, we have his name in his house before he had access to ridiculous amounts of money and a writ of trade.
Ridiculous
What his
amounts
name
of
is
our
now?
money.
But we can now
Well-
find out when his name stopped
Well, your money.
Yeah.
and work
Mhm.
out when the new person who had lots of money began, is my logic.
We'll just have to find out how much he bribed people.
Oh! Unfortunately, with the nature of what he has, I suspect a substantial amount. But there it is.
Would you like a profit out factors if we get those here? Yeah?
Oh. Oh. And this, for anyone playing along at home, is why this dynasty has been on the rocks since the start.
Obviously, it makes it more interesting to play, but yeah.
Well done. All right, in that
I
case,
think
time to.
working for someone who is filthy rich and having access to most of his money to spend however, you can convince him to, would be enough for most people. That would be wrong.
Have you met a billionaire? Oh no, wait.
I don't want to at this point.
I'm legally obligated to not state whether that to not respond to that kind of a question. Not that specific question, just not that kind of question.
Probably a good idea.
But anyway, so
But
so
Wanda, I suggest.
so we're at Port Wonder. We're going to do some research and so forth. We have some league race, but we don't want anyone who's not the administratum to check our papers essentially.
Well, we also don't want half the party finding out.
Yes. So, what is the just to make double sure? What is the line you're giving the rest of the party? Rex.
This gentleman has impugned the honor of our house, and therefore he must be brought to heel forthwith.
Here,
Capital.
Punishment.
Mm,
No,
That-
not
that-
until we first.
not until after we find him.
And we've
All
gotten all the money back.
Send
Yeah,
the
good
man,
for that.
and so we're also we need to. You can also look into the connection to what's her face.
Petter de
our-
Ville.
The Miss
Yeah.
DeVille, yeah. You could also because supposedly you said that you got this man through DeVille, so you could probably check that connection. DeVille, check DeVille's hankers on or surrounders, because if his entire thing was to steal the war, if his entire long con was to steal the Warrant of Trade, he could have probably gone back to his actual mistress with it as well.
That would be incredibly bad for us.
Yeah, that would be disastrous. But I also feel like if that was the case, we'd have heard something about it by now because Mr. Ville would have just, flat out made it clear that Rex was illegitimate because he did not have this thing.
That is
Yeah,
if her
this
that is if her main objective was to destroy Rex's house. She could also just use it as a cornerstone to put him under her thumb.
Well, if she had that, she wouldn't need the man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even the thing that would be if she were to acquire the Warrant of Trade for herself, she could just have another rogue trader under her wing. If he's taking since she has a large empire to her own. But this is all speculation. We'll need to figure out what it is later on the line when we do some research. So back to Port Wonder, back to the bar with I go.
Yep, so you're off to the bar, I'm off to the administratum. Leads to chess.
Was it right?
I'll
I
let you
can
drink the
help
floor first.
I heard you. I heard Gray sniggering in the background.
No, I just said yep.
Okay.
I can help with the administratum, but I would need to know something.
I
Well,
have.
we're just trying to find the guy.
Well, I mean,
So I
you've
know
already
that
told.
much.
No, we're looking for a guy to find.
Okay, well then I can help you with the administratum. I have good social skills and peer administratum.
It's whether he'll be taking you along, as you
Yeah.
are a non-bound member of the house.
That
I
was
have
previously
peer
discussed. Actually.
academic, if that would be of any use.
Yeah,
I mean,
Would be
She
of use,
knows-
but sorry.
Mhm.
Go on.
No, I was going to say it would be of use, but I think this conversation was had last session, and I seem to remember Rex saying no.
I can't remember what was said last session.
so Rex, it's up to you. Is Cataretta read in on the? What level is Cataretta read in on? Not at all. Read in as we're going for a bench. We're going for some jolly good. Give this man a jolly good drubbing, or does she know? No.
She doesn't know the Warrant of Trade is missing. Only Jarn knows
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that much makes sense.
So yeah, okay. In that case, fine.
Yeah, she can go along to help with. Because
Oh yeah,
as
no,
far as
that's what I mean.
she's
You can now come along to this round because you're just finding a person in John's mind.
Yes.
Two of us then. Leave some bar with some Over for the rest of us, please, Will Mount. There's a good lad.
Don't worry, it's all the second liver.
That is the opposite of what he said.
Also, you have to ask
Oh, well.
where you got the second liver from.
At this point, I don't even know. He probably took it from the trophy
Do
animal.
you know
and
the
just stitched it into
silly thing
himself.
about that is, have you seen how big the liver is?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, it ain't small.
It's like putting a second one of them. It's like, are you fat? No, I've just put a second liver in.
See, I took it and put it on the. I went and mirrored it on the other side of my body.
It pretty much covers your entire lower abdominal cavity. It's massive.
So you're now
Especially
saying
if you're a hard drinker.
So you're now saying you have a third central buttock that is just your reverse.
Or maybe he took something out to put it in.
It's a cyber. Look, you don't need that long. You don't need that much intestine. I'm sure.
That is true. Yes.
Completely
You have backup amounts of intestine just in case some of it goes
I
missing.
need one.
Yeah, one kidney's
But
fine.
You're not going to
Don't
fit
need all
very
of
much
your
liver in
lungs,
the space
no.
of a kid.
Anyway. Let us continue.
All right.
At 33 for my carouse. Everyone else do your thing.
Should we let the carouser go first, just so he can tear up, and then the rest of us can carry on?
You hit the bars. Asking about Seneschal.
Asking about a man who who may have came through flashing money. Who knows?
The only one that I can think of was a huge kind of ogrin.
An ogrin.
Yeah.
Ah.
A well-spoken ogrin.
A well-spoken ogrin.
Yeah.
That's like, are we talking like can form sentences or can form paragraphs?
Can form elegant speeches.
Elegance.
Did we hire Ogren for a seneschal?
No,
No.
but Bill had a.
Sure.
I mean, if you have
Bill
enough,
had a hanger on that was like
if
that.
you're crazy enough, you could have like enough money. Oh wait, DeVille.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was. I don't remember what he was to her, but he was attached. Somebody
Her
like that was
seneschal.
attached to her.
her seneschal, which
Her
is which
Scuzz.
We bumped into them at the party back in session 1. I seem to remember.
Yes.
So,
To be fair, Scott's character got drugged, so he may not remember.
Yeah.
I've still got some doses of that drug.
So has this ogrin been around recently?
Yeah. Boy, he's massive. Which is fitting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has. So that means is DeVille been in port? Is DeVille been in port? Has her
No, but one of her ships has. So, one of her ships is currently in port, and her seneschal has been seen on station.
Imagine having a seneschal who you would let out of your line of sight.
imagine having a seneschal you can trust, as it turns out.
I was avoiding using the T word.
Well, let's out your
I
side. She probably thinks he's pretty safe because he's a flipping ogrin.
or a man? He almost like was he born an ogrin, or was he just a man who decided to have his brain transplanted into an ogrin body?
The first thing, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
He's what they call
a brain boy.
brain boys. I can't remember the actual term. So he's basically got loads of wires stuck into his head.
I think it's like a skull head or whatever it's called.
Numbskull or
Boneheads.
something, isn't it?
Boneheads,
that
thing. Boneheads.
Bonehead.
Yeah.
Bonehead.
Bonehead.
Yeah.
All right. So he's about, and we still no leads. No idea. No one has Actually, no way. He wouldn't really. It'd be question if he was actually around Port Wonder recently. So we don't know how long ago.
Well, he's getting into port now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in port now. That's what I'm saying.
No, I was talking about. We don't know when the when the Warrant of Trade was disappeared. Is the main problem here. We have no
you've got no
time
idea.
frame.
No.
Well, that's a bit of information. So I'll pass that along to Rex.
I mean, part of the problem will be that you, even with a road trader warrant, you wouldn't get yourself easily into bars that people would be talking about that type of thing.
Yeah.
You'd have to work your way into a better type of bar.
Well, I would have to work my way up to a better type of bar. Well, then I need to go class myself up, don't I?
Yeah. Go put your fancy
Well,
clothes on.
reinforce that second liver.
Yeah. What would
Takes it
I?
out,
What would
put
I
it
have?
back on the shelf.
Well, then there's always one thing where you can do to get a good information and also look snappy. I'm going to roll my common lore Imperial Navy to wear the proper kind of clothing. I'm going to re-roll that. I don't want to get pissed.
You get the Navy costume out from the YMCA video.
Here we go. Okay, common lore Imperial Navy. So I'm going to go and go to the high with some of the higher where typically you have an idea where officers would drink and everything else like that. And
Can you
officers
get
have
into
to.
those bars?
I mean, I am a distinguished captain with a noble's past and everything like that. I can probably do a little bit of finagling.
That's being charitable, but
I'm sure some of those things may have some I mean, I'm not the dregs of society. Come on.
He's
we're
not
kinda
for his
draggy, right?
backstory.
Well,
we are kind of draggy, to be
we're
honest.
the dregs of rogue tradering.
Which
That
is
still
still
puts us rather
pretty
high
high
up.
up there. Yeah. We're not
That's fair.
we're not some pirate scow.
Yet.
As much as I would love to have, as much as I would love
We're
to
not
play,
a
just
in-system freighter.
I want to put it like this. I kind of want to play the game where I can't wait for the Black Crusade game where we literally just don't have a Warrant of Trade and are just doing piratey thing, stuff like that.
Yeah, give us a few sessions, we may get there.
I'll just finish it up. Yep.
That's what we call
But yeah.
failure condition. Yeah.
Well, anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing is see if I can trade up into a higher class of people. Then,
All right.
do you want to try with anyone else for a bit while we can let that sit?
Yep. Who's up
All right.
next?
In which case, I think got two of us need to hit up the administratum, and hopefully, I mean that metaphorically.
Well, things go poorly.
I mean, look, I can hit up the building literally. It just causes a bit of so get.
Mhm.
But yes, there must be an administrative depot somewhere here.
Thought one, too.
Yeah.
Yes, damn right there is.
Well, yeah, we
You
basically would go back to the offices that we got the bureaucrat from that examined
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just follow the chants of
Trade.
paper. All right.
Yeah, well, I suppose we go to
The map
the
on it.
office.
Yeah. So, lovely grand offices, extra shiny skulls, that type of thing, yeah. Port Wonder, this is like the last bastion of humanity before the Reach.
Someone has to fill out all the papers with the warning signs on them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just have an entire like liabilities section where you go in and you sign. I recognize that entering the Coroner's Expanse means I will get eaten by horrific aliens and never seen from again.
I absolve the administratum and the Imperium of Man of all the responsibilities
Yeah.
of
And
those
the keeper that's like 2 miles long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of
sounds
just
about right.
immigration, surely, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, the immigration line, that one stretches. You don't want to know.
Fair point, yeah. Oh, that's what the third ring's for.
Yep.
Right.
The
that
queuing
makes more
ring.
sense.
Yeah, there's a special. If you arrived really late in the day, there's a special spacewalking section.
End of the day, they shut the doors, so sometimes forget to check if anyone's still outside.
Yeah, better hope you can call someone for help.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, wizard.
You of course be able to skip the queues, and yours will only be about like 300 meters long.
Only about 300 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Not too bad.
Katerina is going to flag down. Excuse me. Katerina will flag down one of the administratum attendants, bureaucrats. I don't know
Bureaucrats,
exactly
attendants,
Yeah.
officiants.
One-
Officiants.
Efficiency is the right word. Yeah.
Yeah.
And kindly explain to them while standing next to a family portrait of her family that has donated so much to this particular office and the administratum as a whole, that they would like to see the manager, please.
That portrait's not hanging up. She's just had two guys bring it in with her.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's what the
Paintings
serves are.
for.
Yeah. We've got it. We might as well use it for some.
Exactly.
Charm check? Or what do you have me roll?
Charm, yep, charm to jump the queue. The apprentice is, as a British person, is going, what?
Yeah, to be fair, this is why it's a skill check. You have to will yourself into doing.
Yeah, true.
This comes to Katarina easily, though. Okay, so I've got Peer Administratum, so that's plus 10, right?
Yeah. Is there a bonus from the, just generally be, oh, don't mind.
Well, I can take. I'll take more degrees of success, Gray, if you want.
I
but-
don't think.
Can you get more than 6?
I have
Not
no
sure.
idea.
Not sure. Right. Yes. Oh. Ooh, that's the Okay. If you'd like to follow me, this is the VIP section. There's only 10 people in this queue.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
The
The serfs are still
VIP.
following us with the painting.
Yeah. Why did they light it in lead?
Very
Block
important.
scanners.
These skulls that they put on here are real and heavy.
Yes, that's
Yes,
called
you better
for
not.
effect.
You better not
Honor
scuff
to the
them before we get that
ancestors.
back to the family vault.
It's almost like they've never worked with rogue traders before, isn't it?
Right. After only 20 minutes, you'll get to the front of the queue. This is for the emergency meetings with the head of the Nostratum. What is your emergency? Please
Well,
state the
okay,
nature of your
Sorry,
medical emergency.
Serpentis, what is the nature of your bureaucratic emergency?
Yeah.
The nature of the bureaucratic emergency is we're looking for a criminal individual who has caused great grievance to the righteous rogue trader house of Rex, his surname, Rex Buck. We have his records, at least from several months ago, and we would like to endeavour to use your office to trace this individual so we can come and find it.
Oh, of course. We always like to help the rogue traders, and he's tapping in into his computer. Big BBC style thing. Click, clunk, click.
Is it old CRT monitor sort of?
Yeah, CRT monitor.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wired into a server to which is actually a computer.
Yes.
No, it's on your CRT monitor wired to a servitor wired, and he's using a mind impulse unit to wire it directly into it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, this falls into category C48 of the 30-second lexicon. I feel that I can book. Oh yes, I can add. I give our records over to you. We will find an attendant to just survey you to make sure that nothing untoward happens, obviously, but they will be respectful distance. And he kind of clicks, and a robed figure kind of scurries forward, and does he kind of follow me, kind of the kind of flexing.
Thank you.
They'll walk you forward and say, okay, the records, of course, carefully stored in this room. And he pushes the door open, and a wave of dust hits you in the face. As you see, do you remember the end scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yes.
Just imagine that with just books and scrolls disappearing off into the distance.
I was just going to raise up a hand and just wipe this sheet of dust from its visor.
Yeah, if you'd like to follow me. Right, you disappear, and the doors slowly swing shut with an ominous conk. And we'll skip back to discard.
Okay, so I have acquired. So I have
You put your dress
Gussie's
blues
my
on. Yeah.
my dress blues on, and I am going to a bit of a higher level bar. Maybe one with that is done by probably wealthier merchants that want to rub shoulders with the lower class of lieutenants. The ones where it's for high navy it's slumming, for low merchants it's for mid merchants it's probably a high bar. What do you say?
Yeah. That sounds like a good thing. Yeah, you're not getting to the road trader place, but you're getting to the place where the workers are road traders. Yeah.
The workers, road traders, and lieutenant and military navy.
Slightly above your normal class level as a pilot, even as a void master. But yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can carouse with them right now.
Yep.
And there's a reason why I live. There's a reason why I live with so much fate on my side. Huzzah!
All right. You easily the bouncer moves to stop you, but you kind of just give him the stare and step through.
The I am too important for you to remove stare.
Yeah.
And I will slink my way to the bar and coming out of my thinking that I could probably expense this through Rex and everything. I'm just standing drinks and telling tales.
Yeah.
And talking about that, swapping those sly stories of like for everyone has a jolly laugh, like how recently my my master had a turn with his seneschal and is quite hopping mad and so forth.
All right. Yeah, they'll be kind of like, oh yeah, the books. Yeah, I heard that they lost all their money.
They lost all their money, you say?
Yeah, I mean they just Seneschal walked in, took everything, wandered off. Great scandal. Apparently they trusted him.
I mean, yes. I mean, who wouldn't have? That's the whole thing of a Seneschal in the first place is to have someone that you can rely on. What is the world coming to these days?
I know, but instead of bringing him up from their own house, they recruited him from another noble house. Most people, you've got 50,000 people working for you. You just find one of them as a kid who's doing pretty smart, and then you train them up for the rest of their life. But no, they decided they'd hire somebody.
They thought they could go through an agency.
Not even an agency, another road trader house.
Another road. Oh, that is just asking for trouble.
Yes. Especially when it's the DeVilles. I mean, a fine woman, amazing upbringing, but not the most trustworthy.
Oh God! When you have DeVille in your name, I'm sure as you're taking into your own thing. Do you happen to have an idea what this man's name was? And this happened recently?
Oh, years ago now.
True, fair enough.
Think Knuckle? Think Knuckle?
Fingnuddle?
Fingnuddle? Might be Fingnuddle.
Fingnuddle,
Yeah. I don't know much about it beyond what they say, because he just got disappeared.
He just... Wait, when was Fingnuddle working for Rex?
A few years ago. You got to remember, you've already done like a year since we started the session, the series. So yeah, a couple of years ago, it's just like what donation time.
So what we were saying is, but I'm just trying to think of when the time that this man did this con, and he did this con sound like it happened before our Rex got hit or after Rex got hit.
This is Rex getting hit.
Yeah, this
is during,
yes.
This man was just playing everybody.
Ah, son of a... It was him all Austin.
I didn't. Well, anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said though.
Yeah. No, he's basically telling you the story you already know.
I know, but that means it's happened to another house though as well.
No, he's literally telling you. He's talking about your house.
No, this is him doing it to us.
Oh, I thought this was a consistent con.
No, you just do this one.
No, this is a once in a lifetime.
God damn it!
The folly of House Buck.
Oh well, then okay, fair enough. Nice to see that I chased my own tail.
Quite.
Well, you found some stuff. You just didn't know what you'd found.
You confirmed at least that the general report is that DeVille is the one who put him up to it.
Mm-hmm. And also the fact that it is actually a bit of, it's not an in-house thing, it's a bit of gossip that somehow got out.
Yeah.
So somebody has been telling tales.
That could always be a line of questioning.
Yeah, so, I mean, where did you hear about this, though?
Oh, well, the big guy. You know,
The big...
yes, you know, he's a huge, strapping guy wearing a well-tailored suit, wires coming out his head.
So
He was in here
the
talking.
Ogren.
Yeah.
So the Ogren is passing tales of the of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, then everything seems to go back to the Ogren itself. So we might need to abduct her seneschal.
Right. Someone brings you your next dry martini, and we'll skip back to the archives.
How many servers have gotten lost in these archives, just trapped in the showing units?
One got crushed. Like you moved one load-bearing scroll, and an entire 300-meter pile of paperwork just came down. You escaped your life, but yeah, there's one servitor gone.
Roll a dodge check.
Yeah.
Now that's an ugly way to go. Bless you.
All right.
See,
It's
that's
all the
also
dust
happening a lot because the amount of dust in the air is now.
Yeah, that's a
it's
fair
like the
point.
mist.
What's a lot of dust? I've got a respiratory filter.
What do you,
It's fine.
you roll against dust allergies?
Katarina has serfs that are waving fans near her to keep the dust away.
It's just kind of it's doing it, but it's also kicking the dust up even more.
It's making it worse for
that's
everyone
a
else.
Yeah, this is why John makes sure to be walking on the other side of the guide, Katarina, so that the wafting dust doesn't get to him.
Yeah.
You are at least in the right section now. This section is only slightly dusty.
So recently put
yeah.
down or recently used?
Recently, well, a bit of both. It's the stuff that they're accessing more regularly. So most of it's actually on Codgerton things that's being spun up. So yeah, they use paper for long-term records, but short-term they do actually use it like computing, very basic computers.
Right.
But scrolls, you can't beat scrolls for long-term.
Of course.
Right. Various Thinknockle. Seneschal, born on Dalmatia. Sworn to the pet of Deville and the Deville family until transferred to the service of Rex Buck for an undisclosed sum. This is, of course, administratum records, so you take them as much there. High attitudes, incredibly good with money. Disappeared 2 years ago with what is thought to have been a fair chunk of funds. Is known to have entered the Expanse. The last sighting point wasn't Port Wonder.
Okay.
Which is information you didn't have before.
That's a start.
Travelling on a merchant ship.
Is the name of the ship?
Sorry, yeah, okay.
Yeah. The Imperatus Rex.
Have we heard that name before?
Don't think you have.
Yeah, I don't think so. But...
Question mark? I don't think so.
Very nice.
To be fair, our rogue trader is called Rex. There's a lot of Rexes flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Rex it just means Imperial King.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm that's what's triggering in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, the last sighting was or was not Port Wonder? Right?
Was Port Wonder.
On this ship, Imperatus Rex.
Yeah, which then disappeared into the Expanse.
Do we have any records of where the Imperatus Rex made port? Or next scene, I suppose.
It hasn't returned yet.
So they don't know.
Hell of a long stint.
But you could do a check.
I have inquiry.
Yeah, inquiry could do to see if you can find a flight manifest.
Okay. Yeah, or goods, or yes, something to maybe link. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Katerina summons
do-
one of her serfs, and she puts on her scroll perusing gloves.
I
Sorry.
hadn't trained if you wanted assist check, but that's it.
What is your total?
30.
Yeah, mine's 48. What is an assist? How much does that give?
If I pass, I think it's basically 10 or 20 at max.
I think it's
Recycle.
10.
Yeah. That,
So
that
I could,
sound right,
yeah.
Gray?
Yeah.
Okay.
John has no gloves. He has an armored bodysuit, but what he does have is a small collection of very long sticks of which he could just sort of scrolls from a safe distance, not break stuff. Let's just go with that.
Hey.
All right. So they don't require ships to provide perfect things. So there is no actual flight manifest, but the ship is registered to Winter Scale and was a trader ship that was just going to be entering his realm. So you can narrow it down to a sector.
Okay, that's a good start.
That helps.
Yeah.
Does if we could get
So
to
what-
go
sorry.
into realm from there, most of the. I mean, I'm going to defer to our navigator here, but I presume that routes into Winterscale's realm must be at least fairly common out of foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they must be, I suppose, since it's one of the we accidentally ended up there twice, haven't we?
Close.
Yes, that is. Yeah, I tried to really rather delete that experience, but you're wrong. Okay.
Okay, so
Well, a lot better than we had.
so wait, do we have a cargo manifest for what the ship was carrying?
No.
No.
Damn.
What I would just like to double check quickly is if we have this chap's personal records, any personal outstanding other warrants, say bounties or anything else on his head?
No.
Okay.
Not that you can. Well, you can have a search so you can find anything more.
Oh, why not?
Okay.
Got
well, yeah, give
Fail
it a
an
go.
inquiry check in here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry, I just gotta get the thing in front of me again. Oh, you're having a go at it.
Well,
You
that
can-
was from me rolling to assist.
Oh.
So I'm not much help, but you can at least still roll your roll.
Okay, so sorry, you have to roll to assist?
I
Yes.
thought you did.
Pretty sure. I'll
Yeah.
look it
Okay,
up.
I don't know.
Assisting is a thing in this game.
Well, I'm
Yes,
not
much
pausing
like
again.
many things in this game, it exists on one page in one book. Probably not indexed.
There's
course
too
not.
much dust and the serfs are overwhelmed.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there probably is a manifest, but it's probably in that giant pile of paperwork that up until like 5 minutes ago had been actually properly indexed.
Yes.
You just in the corner, you just see like one of the guys in charge of maintaining the records crying because he knows that's the rest of his life. Every day he's going to come in, he's going to sort through like a pile of paper, put them back on the shelves.
How can I put this? Well, at least it's consistent, right?
Oh, he's got a job.
Oh yeah. To be fair, he has probably a fairly well-paid and secure job in 40k. That's really quite good going.
On the other hand, their medical coverage does not cover
Oh, but
Dust
it's indexed.
lung, partridge,
yeah, whatever the
partridge
equivalent of black
lung.
lung is. Yeah, partridge lung, parchment lung.
and
Who has it?
and also the fact you don't have sooner or later your fingers are going to get cracked and blistered from handling all that paper.
Nope. No check for assisting.
Oh, so
And
she-
assistant reduces the difficulty by 1.
Oh well,
No. So what does that
help,
mean?
I'm afraid.
That
And
means that you get
plus 10.
Oh,
plus 10.
okay.
Okay.
Basically.
Well,
Each
I wouldn't
character
have.
assisting reduces the difficulty by 1, and if the test succeeds, the character performing the test gets an extra success.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, I wouldn't have succeeded with an extra 10 anyway. So.
Yeah.
No.
You need to have training and be adjacent.
So do you need to be trained or do you need to be known?
Train.
Or
Must have training in the skill, must be adjacent to the character performing the test, cannot assist on reactions or
Does-
free actions.
does known count as
Yes.
trained?
Because
Yeah.
remember, the skills use the bloody only war system where no
Yeah.
came the 0. But
Yeah.
in Rogue
But
Trader, it used the old
it would be
terminology where
trained.
trained was the 0.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
you-
so we don't find anything more.
No, we don't. But to be fair, we at least know what sector he's in, or the ship went into. We have a ship name, which is significantly more than we started.
Well, yeah,
Unless you have any other
hon-
ideas, I suggest we head back and pass this up the chain.
The only other thing that I could think is if a large new business was suddenly registered on one of these worlds. You know,
Ah,
a man with
yes.
a lot of money suddenly appears, and he's going to want to do something with it.
All right, yeah, go for a check.
Okay, what difficulty?
That's quite obscure, so I'm going to say plus 20.
I'm assisting, so
Plus 10 total.
Well, minus 10.
Minus
being
10, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 10 to the target number.
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I'm not succeeding.
No.
So a surf is lost
Yeah,
to the scrolls. Very sad.
yeah. You can just occasionally hear the scratching of the servitor trying to dig his way out.
Yes, it's that sound right there.
Yeah,
Darren, I
That's
think we're getting
somebody's
good
hot mic.
feedback.
Someone's feedbacking into it.
yeah. Someone's phone about to pick up the old 90s when you knew you
Oh,
were about to get a phone
fix it.
call.
Don't you bring back the dial-up nightmares.
Is
don't know.
it bad nowadays that dial-up sounds feel strangely homey?
Yeah.
Just shows you're old.
Well,
Yeah.
ouch.
Well, of a
Easy.
certain age. Okay, well, we're probably... Taryn?
Aaron.
Nope, it's still there. Great.
Okay, I think
We'll
we're
let
done
him
here
sort his
otherwise.
mic.
His like implanted fox is playing up.
Yes, it's so loud it's coming over the station speakers.
Yeah.
Either that or the power boot is hooked up into the ship speakers.
It could just be the
Oh.
fact his Vox broadcaster is picking up a frequency resonance close enough to its own output.
Possibly. But I think that's pretty much everything we're going to get from here, then.
Yes, pretty much sounds like. All right. Return to the ship.
Turn to the ship. We all come back to the ship. I will present my case to. So, yeah, it looks like that the biggest buzz is tall tales being told about a certain house that has lost all its money to a certain seneschal. These various and scandalous rumors are being put forth by a large man with a large ogren, that is a large elegant ogren.
Huh. Good report. And you, John, what did you discover?
Well, we don't have a name on this chap if he changed his name after he dishonored the house, but we do know what ship he left foot on and where he went. We know he was on a trading vessel called the Imperatus Rex that entered the Winterscale realm not long after the dishonoring incident. The Administratum on Footfall don't have the records of what happens in Winterscale's realm, but if we head out to the realm itself, we can probably start chasing it down there.
Also, the fact that that the person in question of these inquiries was dealing directly with House DeVille, so we could always inquire with this large man in question and politely investigate, have him politely tell us what he may or may not know about all this.
I'd caution against too much interaction with House DeVille on this one, sir. Other road trader houses getting involved in this incident might cause more grief than it's worth.
I mean, they're involved because they're the one who put the man up to it.
Yes, but actually approaching them might give them means or to start actively re-interfering. If we
you mean
subtly deal with
that
the matter, they won't know we've dealt with it until we're done.
So you mean you're saying that us going to them directly would be the trigger to it, knowing that the jig that this jig is now open essentially.
Essentially, if he's still is associated or in some kind of working partnership with House DeVille. If we go to House DeVille, then House DeVille will probably give him forewarning. If we just drop in on Winterscale's realm, we can chase him without getting forewarning.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go and detoxify.
I told the Medicare you might need some hours.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Do you think he's going to have, and this is more to sort of everyone else just after he's left, do you think he's going to have either of those livers left if we stay on Footfall another week?
Oh, there's
No.
always more parts lying around.
True.
So you're saying that we shouldn't kidnap this Ogrim, have him dragged to this bridge, and have him explain his scurrilous tongue and his association with the perfidious Finknoddle?
I certainly say we shouldn't have him kidnapped and brought to this bridge. House DeVille might take that as provocation, and if they are still working with Trader, Seneschal, it would cause an escalation. I'm saying if we kidnap him somewhere on Footfall that isn't associated with us.
Technically, he works for us, not for DeVille, though, so...
No, we're talking about the Seneschal, the bonehead.
Oh, the
The
Seneschal. Yeah, let's not kidnap him.
Exactly. If we are to do anything with the Ogrin, being an actual member of House DeVille, I would recommend that we save kidnapping for perhaps the second or third resort. We should keep it on the list, certainly.
Yeah.
But
he's also spreading rumors. That isn't particularly loyal behavior.
I mean,
Unless,
the
of course-
Ogrin is spreading rumors because that's
Well,
what probably
the
House
Ogre's
DeVille
spreading
wants.
Possibly, yeah, maybe.
yeah,
And
it
House
could be
House
that-
DeVille wants to sully our name, so they're making us a laughingstock. And also would be the and also if we do not know about our missing warrant of trade, it might be the bait, the lure that brings us to them to set off their plan. You know?
Hmm.
I say from a vox from the infirmary as I am taking my prairie oyster chaser pre-hangover medication.
Wait,
50
so-
detox pills just crushed in a bit of
Well,
salt.
remember that Katerina's the doctor on this ship, so you don't
Ooh.
see her coming up with a large syringe behind you.
Well, I'm sure there's I'm probably sure I have my own my stateroom.
You're in Katerina's
Cell.
well, I was going to say the sort of the hospital on the ship, and she's the ranking Medicaid. So
I see. Oh, you still have that then? Okay.
yeah, of course I still have that. Okay, so first we're going to try, space whales liver infusion chased with tar.
Give me one moment. Give me one moment.
If I've read, if I've
Good
read-
night.
The door,
You know what, though?
the door is shut, locked.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Nope. I'm
Christ.
dead. Goodbye, everybody. It's been nice. It's been nice to know. I'll see you.
Katerina, the problem with his liver, not with his upper intestinal.
Look, I assume that 40k medical science operates somewhat in the way of like medieval medical science.
Ooh, leeches.
I'm going to go
Yes.
and lock. Well, I'm going to go lock myself in the head now. Pardon me, good ma'am, as it works, but I am voiding out everything else I ever had.
Leeches.
Yes.
Many leeches.
This is how we know that the.
Is he voiding out leeches? That
treatment was a
doesn't sound
success.
nice.
Well, what do you think we tried first?
Well, quite.
Well, drunken leeches just fell off after seconds.
Oh god, yeah. A leech is pissed on Amasek. How do you round? I suppose they're fairly easy to round up afterwards, but do you then apply a leech to the leech to get the first leech detox?
Look, it's leeches all the way down. I had
Anyway, continuing
decadence, but
Yes. If you want my final recommendation, boss, I think we ought to focus on chasing down the ship in Winterscale's realm. Escalating with the Ogre directly could provoke House DeVille. If they did have anything to do with the Seneschal, they've currently got backdoors that will warn him.
Very well. Just collect that crate of leftover orc stuff we had and send it as a personal gift to that Ogren, and we shall make way.
Oh, that great.
Oh,
Yes, very well, boss.
oh, are you going to try and are you going to arrange it into a floral pattern?
No. I'm just going to arrange it into a sort of orc skull pattern. He might
No.
get the wrong impression, and it'll be even more amusing when it goes up in his face. Actually, that's a decent point. Does anyone speak orc? I'm trying to work out how to say Zogoth.
I think you just say Zog off.
Oh,
Pretty
excellent.
sure.
All right. I will prepare the crate according per the
Do
boss's.
orcs even get their own language? I thought they just told everybody talk.
No, it's called Orcish, which is basically just Cockney, which is just Cockney street hooligan. Or
It's
something
not
like that.
Cockney.
No
It's
matter what your native language is, you hear it in
yeah.
a Cockney accent.
it's actually not Cockney. It's football hooligan.
Football
Yeah.
hooligan.
I thought I thought they were one and the same.
No.
They're adjacent,
No.
but not the same.
Yeah.
Don't go to London and say that, Discard.
Yeah.
He's from Texas. It's understandable.
Yeah, fair.
I would have to be in London for one, and that would be a adventure on its own.
Wouldn't it be
But
great?
football hooligan is a kind of a pan-national language that apparently if you get lots of people in the same place, like watching football, they all start talking the same way.
Yeah, it's like it's actually kind of like an inverse orc thing. The more of you have in one place, the dumber they.
Yeah.
Could still be an orc thing.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, fair. But yes, I will arrange the box accordingly and have a servitor deliver it to the central office for messaging onwards. But that's the lot. 'Cause I think our repairs are done. Are they? I think
Yeah, they will be by this point.
Sexy.
Okay, make way for footfall, and we shall proceed from there.
I shall pull out the helm array that I have the helm array that it comes from that is installed in the toilet as well, so I can pilot the ship from the toilet.
No, it isn't.
Okay, I'll come to the bridge.
I'm sure it would take a few days to be finish repairing the ship.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Because, this happened during the repairs, so you'll have time.
What's up? What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm just admiring Katarina's handiwork in chat.
Oh, you're cute. Unfortunately, your veins must start burning a controller for 5 minutes.
Well, Isaac suggested recap and hot peppers. But the
Oh,
hot peppers had to be administered intravenously.
oh dear.
It's a suppository.
Well,
All right.
that's what I thought first. But,
All right. First things first. Ow! And
Oh, you do not like the chili coffee. You do not like the chili coffee.
Great. You want to just how much damage you want? You know what?
You have time
know
to heal,
what?
it's fine.
I know. I'm just gonna do.
Oh god.
It only
Yeah.
does one. Okay, only 1 damage of internal burning.
well, she did succeed on the Medicaid check, so
Did you get your tough
Ah,
weapon
fair
check?
point.
Yes, you would put it in properly. Doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean I don't take scars from the procedure.
What?
Ah,
How do you? What chili coffee is giving you scars?
It's
had
because
to
it's
try the
going.
needle.
It's going intravenously. Ergo, it's being
Oh.
It's being applied to places that have soft that are soft tissue and membrane.
and with
You
the
shouldn't
large
do that.
needles.
There's a
Alright.
reason why drinking boiling water will kill you, is because you are going to destroy parts of your body that they can't take that.
Having got like chili juice in my sinuses, it is not pleasant.
I mean,
I bit into a chili. I didn't realize it basically absorbed like half the liquid from the curry I was eating, and it just I bit in it, and like the pressure just shot it straight up my sinuses.
Ow.
Was not pleasant.
Gray, you know, I'm going to say this, and you're not going to believe me, but I'm going to say it anyway. Back when I was younger, I used to snort wasabi.
No, I believe that. That probably explains a lot.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how many times did you watch a Jackass first movie before you thought of that good idea?
Oh no, I did that for medical reasons because I had really bad sinus problems. I remained still having very bad sinus problems.
So what you're saying is that
it's much more effective.
so what you're saying is that Katarina's treatments are actually just in line with your past medical
I
history.
mean, no. Well, if you were doing it to me directly, like, yes, but not to Wilmont. I mean, back in the day when I was younger, my mom had a thing about magnetism and how it could affect bacteria and everything. So she took some copper wiring and wired it around my chest, around my neck, down to my chest, and attached it to a D-cell battery.
I love these moments where we just sort of sit back and just say, Discard, let's just stop and gather round the fireside and tell us tales of your youth.
I'm not sure if the fact that he might be telling the truth or might be making it up is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is more horrifying.
I have the electrical burns. I could take a picture and show you.
Oh,
Jesus!
Probably move
Like, I
on
have-
before this.
Did
I
you use
have-
speaker wire? Come on now.
No, it was just straight up it was just straight up a fucking copper tube she bent around.
Oh my god.
Chat doesn't even know what to make of this.
Chat is correct.
Oh fuck, this is being recorded, I forgot.
Yes. It's not just recorded, it's being streamed. Can we apologize to the people in
Everybody
the stream
click that.
right now?
Alright, anyway, I have distracted for too long. Let's continue before I continue.
Quick, to the relative
Yeah.
sanity of hyperspace.
Yes! The
Let's-
warp!
Yeah.
The loving embrace of the warp. Wait,
Where
no.
are we going?
We have several chat members who have just taken psychic damage from that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Two
But
extra
where are we
bonuses for
warping
dealing psychic
exactly?
damage to Chat.
To Port Wonder using the navigating the Cornflix plans.
Oh, by the way, Gray, I took binary chatter. Everyone on the ship has a +1 morale,
Alright.
and I have a +10 dealing with servitors.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
now-
use ones and
Fixed your
zeros,
math. I'm just turning you back up, sorry. I turned you down because when your battery was going, you were
but- Yeah.
quite noisy. Now you're back to being normal volume, so I'll turn you back up.
Yeah, I switched headphones, and then the battery died, and it's all
Yeah.
terrible.
Lone Ranger, how do I discard this memory? You don't.
You do
You
not.
need a card that lets you discard a memory. Good luck. Sometimes you get those from drinking.
Look,
Very
I'm
rare.
sure that, like, I'm not too important this will stick with you for the rest of the time, but I'll probably be an amusing anecdote that you could pass along to somebody else and just spread that mind poison that way.
Okay, so back on topic. Within Winterscale's realm, the place we should probably start looking is Solace in Carmine. A man with a lot of money would probably go to a pleasure world.
Fair point.
I can't think of any possible way to argue against going to a pleasure planet.
Well,
No,
his other
no, I
options are a
completely agree.
penal world and a
Ooh.
mining world, and
have a-
I'm going to be honest, I don't see the temptation in either of
I
those.
think, if I remember correctly, isn't it like a pleasure world where you can actually spend time to reduce insanity damage, or am I wrong?
I think
It
correct.
sounds right.
Could be.
Unfortunately, the people watching the stream can't take advantage of this.
No,
Well,
but
they're stuck on a
Wilmot does
temporal
have
like
like
the rest of
15
us.
insanity, but you know.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
right.
he's teetering on the brink of a major of a
Oh, yeah,
minor
remember.
breakdown.
Out of character. He's got a demon poking around in him.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't know that yet.
No,
None
I
of us
said
are
out of
aware of
character.
that, and
Out
the
of
one
character,
guy
yes.
who
It's
might
insanity
have
score.
fixed it has AFK.
If you were to go and like zoom in upon Wilmot's token, you might notice something.
Oh, the glowing
It
eyes. Yeah, I
looks
saw that.
Completely normal. What are you talking about?
No, they were pured out white beforehand. No, they're pured out vermilion.
That's actually an old token. Let me update the token.
Yeah. I was going to say, it didn't look too abnormal to me. But you're also on a crew with somebody that just has jet black eyes, so. You know,
No, to be
this,
fair,
this,
You're a navigator, so yeah.
the correct answer here is you're on this crew.
yeah,
You're in 40K
Well,
does.
because
Does
remember the
John ever
vermilion.
take his helmet off? Does Isaac ever take his helmet off?
yeah, I take my helmet off. Just in my room.
Isaac's the one who
Um,
doesn't take his helmet off. Oh, purple
Yeah, we-
dot disease. There is no cure. We'll have to amputate your eyes.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, you won't be needing them to see.
Don't give Katerina ideas. Okay, so added. Where are we going?
Well, first we're going to Footfall, and then probably to Solace and Carmine next.
That's probably safe.
Taking
Or we-
taking a step over in football.
Well, it's also isn't that also just the safest jump?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering some of the shenanigans we've had recently, I think a safe jump is a good starting.
Yeah. So you've actually got the proper map this time.
No, impossible.
Yes, because you jump randomly, not to like the first time. Right.
Because we went from Fort Wonder straight out to somewhere else.
It says all navigators who apply the current expanse own highly detailed charts to the passage.
Oh, so we actually have
Duration.
detailed charts now.
Yes.
Okay, so
Duration is
so
5 days.
Also, the idea where if we stop by a pleasure planet, it can actually stay there for any period of time. We can actually use the crazy map and get some more often. I could double
Well,
check
yeah.
that. I think if that's a thing. I want to see if that's actually a thing because I'm remembering it.
Go double check that. So for this jump, we're not going to be using the crazy map.
No, you don't need
You don't
to.
have
No,
to.
I-
This is the
yeah.
most well documented path in the Coronis.
Yeah, I suppose he'll say that this is too common to be a useful test for
Yeah.
the crazy map. Okay, so starting with the Sinisians test.
Alright, so when the navigator is divinely auguries for this route, if any of the dice he rolls Sinisians test score an odd number, the ship translates directly into a warp storm.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Because we're right next to the maw, the big ass maw.
Hmm.
There's a reason why the Cronus Expanse is virginal territory, because there is two giant warp storms right next to each other, and we're going right down the middle.
Why did we go
Well-
back to football to us to
Because it's
Or
because it's the doorstop but to
I
the actual
think-
Imperium.
Yeah. So what was it? If either of them are an odd number?
Yeah.
Okay, well I think we're safe then.
You mean it's a 3 and a 0? Oh no, 84. Okay.
Well, it's 3 and I rolled 3 and 0. So neither
Three
of
is
those are
odd?
odd. No,
Three
but it
is
was
an
a
odd
well, it would have been a 30 and a
No,
0.
It's an
right?
odd
three-
number.
The 3, yeah. Well, here's the thing: the 3 is an odd number. But the 3 or the 0 is an odd number.
Yeah, either of the dice.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
fair.
Well, anyway, time to start driving.
Okay, so what happens?
Warp storm.
Warp storm.
ah,
Okay, so what happens?
What does Warp Storm
All
do?
willpower tests avoid the effects of translation are at -20.
That's unfortunate.
Also, everyone's failing their sanity check. We've got the 99 and a 90 at the moment, so low range is fine. It's rolled a 10. Congratulations,
Well,
you've driven half the chat mad.
half the cat.
Chat.
Cat?
The cat was already mad.
Oh, okay. I'm going to declare a reroll because I'm not prepared to go for this on 6 degrees of failure. Jesus.
Yeah, I
do better than that,
So
at
what?
least.
It's just
Okay, Yarn's fine. John is actually okay.
so sorry. Did you say -20?
That's
Minus-
funny, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a reroll here. Having me insane on this part is not a good idea. I think.
Correct.
I have to say, buying so many rerolls is basically the best purchase I ever did in this game.
Okay, so I'm in. How many degrees? Okay, 3. That's not too bad. Okay, so now we roll the hallucinations.
Well, one sec. I'm just finding the right page.
The page you want is 31.
No, sorry. I'm looking for the stuff about warp storms.
Okay, yeah.
342. Oh, passage stations. Okay, you can drop out the passage stations.
So wait, what does that mean?
So basically, there's the Witch Curse World, the Temple, and the Hermitage. So at any point, you can drop out at one of those.
Okay, well that's up to added.
But okay,
Let's
so
keep going.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're doing the whole route under a warp storm.
Okay, so first up, you've divine the auguries.
But didn't we do the? I did I not? Oh no, okay, that was the.
Yeah.
Wait, shouldn't we do the warp hallucinations first?
So I'm just going through to make sure we've not missed anything. Omens. We've got to do the omens. Your morale's
Yeah,
back
well, we
up to 104, so we can't fail that.
Yeah.
Translate to
I
a
like it.
warp storm. Page 31.
Oh no, wait, I need to find the Astronomicon.
Yeah.
Okay. So what penalty is there for finding it? Is there a penalty for finding it?
Oh no, that's later. So we got to do. I'm looking for the stuff on warp storms. There we go, page 31. Warp storm.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it says
It's
here.
physical encounter, which
It immediately suffers the effect of a warp storm encounter.
yeah.
Okay, so that's
roll
all.
twice on the critical hits table.
Wait, which one do we get?
The equivalent of 61 to 70. The warp storm.
Oh, okay.
This is before you actually roll. We'll keep those rolls, obviously.
Well,
but
oh, okay. Of a warp
Yeah.
storm encounter. Okay, I see.
yeah. Roll
Okay,
2d10
somebody-
and choose the lowest.
Somebody do that.
3. 3 on the critical hit table. Has anyone got that open?
No.
We need to just cut it.
Honestly, probably. Is it in the? No, it's probably not in the reference.
No,
sheet.
it's not in the original. Why won't my copy of the core's open? Why won't it switch to it?
I'm muted. I've got it. Its sensor's damaged.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Minus 30 to hit on all shooting tests,
Okay.
and detecting anything beyond our immediate engagement range automatically fails. Repairs must be attempted in the void because they're external.
I got to get the back suit on, don't I?
Not it.
We'll take care of that when we
Probably.
reach Footfall.
Yeah, probably after we arrive because we're in the warp right now.
Yep. All right. Now it's for travel hallucinations.
Yeah.
So, if you failed, D100 plus 10 for every degree of failure.
And if you succeeded, nothing?
If you succeed, you're fine.
Yay. Being a part of the not crazy gang right here.
Succeed, grab a sandwich and eat it with a smug sense of superiority.
With the demon in his head.
Who rolled as
Look,
the,
he
as
hasn't. Look, the demon in my head hasn't said anything yet, so I'm still in the good.
I think
Or
he said
hasn't given me any
3.
compulsions besides various so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say yet.
The demon in my head in my real life is its own thing. It's its own problem.
Sorry, I don't know why I did that, but it's 79.
Right.
So what is that?
The horror. You gain 2 instant sanity points plus 1 for every 30 days in the warp.
Okay, so how long do you say this trip was?
5 days.
Okay, so it'll just be the 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the worst. Okay, so now it's locating the Astronomicon.
Who else failed?
Oh yeah,
I did.
fine.
Yeah.
I rolled Malignancy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
49. So for the duration of the trip, I have an implacable hatred of someone. Group, individual, or social class.
Do you want to roll a? Do you want to roll a d6? Or a number 1 for each of the party members, 2 1 for the lower decks, or what would be like the last one you think?
Warp.
The warp in
Yeah,
general.
Yeah,
What?
it's the
No, one of them being yourself as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it a D8. One, the other one being the crew itself, and the last one being I don't know, Gray maybe. Fate in general.
himself. He hates himself.
You're just
That could
yelling
never
at
have gone
yourself.
any
You're
other
just
way.
yelling into a mirror at
not true.
yourself.
Yeah.
Or do you want to exclude yourself? You can do that too. If it's up to you.
Yeah. Happy to-
No, self-loathing makes sense, so I
Yeah.
cannot help myself for the duration of this voyage, as I just sink into horrible depression.
Oh,
It's gonna go well when we're attacked by a demon or something later.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So
And that's everyone.
He's just sobbing into his booze, saying, "I thought she loved me. I thought there was something special."
is the route stable?
Yes.
It must be, right?
Yep.
Okay. So plus 20 Sinisians, if I can ever find the damn Sinisian skill. Okay.
Yep. 6-degree success means you take it down to a quarter of what it was. So 2 days.
And we also
Basically,
still
for you
have,
guys, this is like a day's hop in the warp.
because of
Oh,
our
that's
ship
not
being
too
our ship being fucking ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
So there's one warping counter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So plus 10 to spotted with Sinisians. I do. Okay, if you pause, you can try to avoid the encounter. I suppose we should roll to see what it is.
Yeah.
distinctly large space, but
It's a hole, and it's just an open hole in the warp.
That-
It seems to
that's
be
not
something
good.
that love us. Oh, can I roll what it is? Can I do the 1-800? Gray?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh boy, here we go.
The hell is a 43?
Stasis.
Oh, okay.
Roll D5.
Okay, I cannot guide the ship to evade this encounter.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
well, it's only
very
an extra
sorry.
1d5 days. It's not the worst thing. So it's
No,
an extra.
appreciate-
So it's 4 days. I don't think anything more happens to us because it's an extra 3 days.
Yeah. That's 3 days in the warp.
Rex polishes off a bottle.
So that's another. It would have taken you like a day real time, but 3 days in warps is another 36. That's
Oh, yeah.
37.
Oh wait, so is that another warping counter?
No, because they go off subjective time, not objective time.
It's just taking longer on the outside than we thought it would.
Yeah, Rex locks you in a room, showing you all a pic cast of his storied family history, explain how he disappointed each one of them individually, and it lasts forever.
I'm assuming Katerina excluded.
You're not getting out of this.
Well, then everybody is getting hit by my warp eye.
Oh god damn you, bots!
Bots are the
Cat-
worst.
Katerina just fucking does flay the flesh just to out of self-preservation.
Well, no, but she's
Flay the husk.
navigating, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Katerina's out. I'm sure Katerina's out for during this time.
I mean, Rex can try to approach her to do it, but
Isaac's armor remains strangely immobile for the entire thing, and he doesn't even get up when it's over. He just sits there.
it's like it's all turned off.
I mean, at least it's pick graphs of your family and not your
servitors
not
reflected
the one time you had a date with Carmilla when you thought she actually had a thing for you, for Mr. Ville.
That must have ended very poorly. Have you slain the bot, Grey?
Yeah, same bot. It's fine. I'm just when you said Carmilla, I was thinking about our new queen consort, and my brain went to whole places.
God damn.
Okay, so I assume we arrive in Footfall.
Oh god, is there any kings for your queen? Is there any queens for your king to marry these days?
Yeah. Well, queen consort because she's divorced,
Oh.
Yeah.
so she can't actually be queen.
So
Alright.
we arrive in Footfall, yes?
You're on target.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
You
Oh, wait,
so
are we
you
just on
have the
target?
Aftercomic on, so you're fine.
Okay, cool. But now we're immediately wait. Are we doing anything here, or are we immediately jumping to? No, we lost something.
We
didn't
need to
Something
fix the
was broken.
sensors. We need to fix the sensors before
Yeah,
going
and-
out.
Oh, actually, you're
Our
severely off
sensors are
course.
broken.
How?
Well, your original. Actually, no, you're not, because it's the original. No, because your
We have
estimate
the
was.
Astronomicon.
Yeah. No, but your duration was less, but it's not double. It's fine.
But we have the Astronomicon.
Yeah.
So are we on or off course, Greg?
You're on course, so yeah.
Okay, we're good.
But we did lose the scanners, which means we can't see any physical encounters.
So we need
Yeah.
to go and we need to stop for a moment and have her
Yeah, I need to
um
fix that.
Yeah.
and get
So fix
footfall
that.
to fix. Can we do an acquisition test before we go off into the void, Greg? While we're waiting?
I mean, we're going to need one anyways to repair the ship.
Because I want to shoot for an MIU for a mine impulse unit.
Everyone
what?
does.
Mine impulse unit. Basically at best quality. It's good for anybody who has to do things. It would help me fly the ship.
Okay, we only need any amount of hull repaired in order to successfully repair the component. So that's good.
I also been
I don't
trying to
think
find planet distinctions here in the book, which has not been the best thing.
Hull integrity
And
is
my-
good. Morale should go up by 1, whoever's running that.
Morale's at max anyway.
Oh, I gave it a +1.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
I took a talent.
How'd you get a +1?
Well, you see, turns out I can speak Servitor.
The services are very happy he's on board.
And they're most of the
The
ships,
servitors
so
can be happy.
They give happy little beeps.
they're
and
more
boops.
efficient.
Okay.
That's comical.
All right.
I have this.
Well,
So,
I'll do the acquisition test just to see if we can get the components easily.
yeah.
Great.
My impulse unit is rare, and I want to see if I can go for a best quality. Is the thing.
Oh, I have commerce, which I think helps with acquisition tests somehow.
It
Hmm.
does.
I think so.
And what's
I
the
don't think
what?
it's-
So single unit for myself, rare, trying for
Well-
best quality. What is? I'm trying to figure out what the numbers how that would balance out.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Challenging commerce test reduces the time taken needed to find the thing by 1 step. Months to day, weeks, weeks to days, days to right now.
So, because you're looking for one,
Mhm.
and it's what's its scarcity?
It's rare.
Rare. That's 1d5 weeks.
We don't have time for that. Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take
Spending a
to
week
fix the
here
ship?
anyway?
Yeah.
For
Well,
repairs.
let me see. I think. Hold on. I can try to do a commerce check to. I
Oh,
think.
actually, no. It'd probably be
modify
a week, because I'd say Footfall's probably got a population of over 100,000.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can go for it.
It is the second biggest thing. I'm just trying to look for the modifiers for acquisition. What page is an acquisition on again? Because I'm looking over
Well,
here.
I think it's 271.
I pinned those.
Yeah, we
pinned
don't
those?
those things.
Okay, let me go take a look. I'm sorry.
It's also in the sheet. So, rare is -10.
So -10 single U. Wait, where's the where's the
Single
acquisition?
single is
Oh, here we
Plus
go.
20,
acquisitions.
isn't it?
yeah.
And then best is -20, I think.
So it's like a -10 overall.
Yeah.
Oh, -30 actually for best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you okay? Mm,
So we have like a 35 for profit factor, right?
I don't know.
It's in the Venator's stat on the front. 34.
34. So 34. Rarest -10, so 20.
There's acquisition.
Single for single, which is negligible, right? Which is plus 30, minus 30. So basically, it's like a -10 essentially.
Hold on. I can
Mhm.
try to do an opposed commerce skill.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. This is a contest of the explorer's common skill versus the common skill of scrutiny of the person or organization he is trading with. For each degree the explorer beats his opponent, he increases his profit factor by 2 points for that test. For each degree, okay. So basically, I can help, but if I help, then it can also become worse.
I'll just throw the dice, and it doesn't really have to.
Best
one
is
way or
minus
the other.
30. Good
Yeah.
is minus 10.
I mean, good would mean just fair. I'm just trying to get to the point where I get the +10 for piloting and everything. Because over
Still have
here,
somebody still has to bolt it into you, don't they?
yeah, I'm sure they can get that. I'm sure that one day you can.
I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! It's just no. Wait a second. It's just good that does that, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just good. Sorry.
It's as good as minus 10.
Yeah. So for the mental plus units, +10 for interacting with machine spirits, tech use, pilot, drive, logic, inquiry, Plexus skill if MIU is compatible. So it's basically good for anything you're gonna add for cybernetic into the sockets. And mostly I'm just going for it for the +10 the piloting as well, just to make sure we don't run into anything.
That's good.
So it's +10 essentially. So we're running against 34. Or I mean 44. And I'll just spend my last one of my last fate points just to try for that. Yay! I have one good quality MIU. I have one on hand. I just need to get it installed.
Right. Anyone else buying anything?
I can't think of anything I need to buy.
You want
I do.
what?
I was going to see if I got this
what's
bolt
on
gun
the
I've been trying to
list?
acquire for some time now. Not a lot of success, but I'll give it a bloody go. So this is a best quality Scourge bolt gun, minus 20 on profit factor because quality issue. What's our profit factor again?
34.
34.
34. So you gotta. If it's that low, I can try to do the opposed commerce test to help.
Ah, that's what I wanted. That's right. Okay.
It would
No.
not have helped in this case, don't worry.
No.
That was a 99.
Yeah.
It would not have helped.
You good.
Like,
You good.
bolt gun? They try and hand you like something they used to put bolts onto ships.
Like for rivets?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
They
this
hand you a
kind of...
rivet gun.
A rivet gun.
This is footfall too. Good
You'd
God.
think they'd know better. They don't.
No, clearly not. Never underestimate the lower ranks of the administration. John is just going to leave.
Honest Joe's best equipment.
Oh,
It's misspelled.
Oh well, just want to check.
why do we always get our kit from the Honest Joe's?
Because he's the largest franchise out here.
And he's also
By the way-
honest, you know? Everything you buy off him actually works.
It's not even honest. It's honest with was it apostrophe O?
Oh, honest.
So
Honest.
Honest Joe's good quality MIU. No, I just need to have someone who can install this in my spine.
Next rank.
Next rank?
tier, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Here comes Katerina with just like a rusty knife.
No,
and a bag of leeches.
It's a very sharp knife, but the problem is it's a sword.
Oh, I did have old Imperial Navy uniform. That is actually was in my kit. Huh.
Nice.
Oh.
That's actually a thing you have here. Anyway.
Okay,
I'm
are we
glad they
now
got
heading to Solace and Carmine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go.
Are people still buying things?
Well, we should just ask the Port Authority if they have any transit records of the Imperious
No,
Rex
I'll hold
while
on
we're
for
here.
the next time we stop somewhere.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
That is.
Okay, well, I
Need some
can
drugs. Not sure what kind.
I can roll inquiry, or do we have to charm our way into the grey or whatever?
No, because they may throw some like you. So, yeah, it's just an inquiry.
Penalty? Bonus?
-10.
Plus 10 from my assistance.
Yeah, so flat.
So many ships come through here, they don't bother tracking.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many ships coming through here. You're piled. You're buried in paperwork.
It's too much.
But I'm good at paperwork. Wait, no, I don't have that down.
Here's the mountain they truck in on the back of a pickup servitor. Makes the
You're good at
beeping sounds with his
computer
mouth.
paperwork. This is paperwork.
They don't trust computers to remember stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or the problem is
wisely
they trust
so.
computers to continue to remember stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem sometimes.
I mean, both are true. They won't remember things, and they will.
Okay, so now we're going to Solace and Carmine.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Greg, you probably need to do a few rolls, right?
Yeah, no, I've got an Excel sheet to do it.
Okay.
The
you're-
Butlerian jihad was the best part of Dune's backstory.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Which they stole for this, for the Iron Warriors.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Look, Games Workshop shamelessly ripped off a lot of settings for this, which
Well, you got to remember,
Was
it was, a
great.
it was a parody to start off with.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Start
just
off
kind of started taking itself too seriously.
Yeah.
Well, nerds started taking it too seriously.
Don't know what you mean.
Some people didn't get the joke.
Yeah.
Nerds take it too seriously, never. Okay, so I'm gonna use the crazy map.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
Are you gonna? I'm still looking for anything that talks about. I'm looking through the table of contents of the books to see anything talks about.
Well, okay,
different
rather,
planet
I
types.
suspect added you want Katarina to use the crazy map, yes?
Yes, please.
Of course. I'm just good at predicting what Rex wants to be done. Okay, so that's plus 10 and okay. That's plus 20 total.
You would think this would be in the somewhere in the.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Check the index.
okay, I succeeded, Gray. So
Okay.
what are the estimates, etc.?
Estimated of 255 days.
In warp or real time?
Real time.
God damn. So that's how many years in the warp?
No, it's the other way.
All the way around.
Oh yeah, sorry. So that's how many? Yeah,
Kind of a lot
you know.
of time.
I
Um,
do love the term press ganged right here.
If you end up with the same amount,
Give me a new folder. It should be in here.
that's timesing it by 12. Why is that? Okay, that's because it's doing it wrong.
It hates you.
21 days in the warp.
Okay, well, added. Is that okay?
Well, perhaps we can head to Fort Tussis and find a better route from there. We already have that route mapped, right?
Yeah, you have from Fortussis to Footfall. You don't have from Footfall to Fortussis.
Oh, they're
Yes.
one way.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
one way.
they're
Yeah.
They're
we
one
could try
way.
That
We could try Lucen's breath instead. The Freda may have gone there first. I don't know.
Well, good a place as any.
Okay. So now I gotta reroll that. Or do I have to wait before rerolling that?
Yes, you have to
or-
wait 5 days, is it?
No, I think you can. I think it's if you try to see
I think you were planning the.
the
You're basically planning.
Astronomicon.
Yeah, planning the chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You're
Hold
still in
on.
the planning stage before you actually start ripping up the hole to the warp.
Well, then chart a pass to Fort Tussis and see how long that takes.
it's a nice little
Okay.
little bit. Missing crits though.
So okay,
What
so
was the
basic
name of the Dark Eldar book again?
hostile acquisitions.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
I'm
the.
guessing.
Nope.
Damn it. It's Greg got my stinger pistol out of that.
That's the Being a Pirate book.
I think it's
Okay.
Well of Souls or something like that?
Well of
Yeah, I
Souls.
think that might be it.
Oh yes. Okay. Well, I can't I fail the thing to see. I can reroll that. Do you want me to reroll that added?
Yes.
Mark that down. One left.
This one doesn't have a. God dang it! This one doesn't have an index.
It's worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Well,
Oh, we can
Choo
go
choo.
anywhere. I just won't be able to tell you how long it'll take.
7 years later.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, you know, we can just get going and fly by the seat of our jorts.
Okay, well, we can either go. Yeah.
Also,
I
not
don't
a
know.
push
now
to shoot
discard,
anyone
your
wearing
character wears
jorts.
shorts.
Yeah.
You see what you have done?
What's wrong with jorts?
You've worn
The
shorts.
jorts.
Oh,
Okay, so are we going along the route where we have no
there we
idea how long it'll take? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because this is a
The-
command decision.
the question is always yes.
We're gonna get lost,
Yes.
We're so gonna get
Yes.
lost.
and that's fine.
Okay, so now we translate, and now we have to do a willpower roll.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on, because I rolled 99.
Are we in a war? Are we in a warp? That's leaving Fort. That's leaving Fort Wonder. Fort Wonder.
Footfall.
Yeah, we're leaving Footfall, so we're further in
Yeah,
the
but there's
expanse.
something about rolling certain
Yeah.
numbers.
There is. I'm trying to see. Okay, if any of the dice the navigator rolls for an instance result in a 9, so 99 counts. The navigator senses a warp storm brewing nearby. The captain can decide to purify the vessel with sigils and alchemical incense against the wrath of the Sea of Souls, but this takes 1d5 days. If the captain insists on translations without these precautions, the vessel translates into the fury of a warp storm. So, captain.
Well, I already rolled a 5. We'll take 2 days to purify the vessel, and we'll try again.
Okay,
Alright.
well we just go then.
Yep. That avoids
Okay.
the water storm.
Okay. So yeah, now we roll to see if we go mad.
Yeah.
Matter is.
Yes.
All
I think
right.
it's just a flat roll this time.
Okay, guys, fellas, my friends. I have one fate point left, but do you want to let this ride or not?
Yeah, I rolled a 75. That's terrible.
So, fellas, guys, do you want to
Better.
see the fun? Do you want to see the funness of your ship guy, your ship driver
Rolling a
Then
nat
Discard's
100.
head exploded.
having a hat going with a net 100?
You don't
Oh,
need
God.
we don't need him to steer the ship while we're in the warp. That's kind
No,
of
but I don't want 2 demons inside his head.
Supposed to.
I mean, look, that's the thing role you want if you're if you're mutating. Just literally just hand your the GM your character sheet. You have your character is ascended.
7 degrees of failure does not put Infernal Delusion on the table. Sorry, discard. You need to roll worse than 100.
somehow.
Worse than
Okay,
100.
are you
Where
rerolling
is it?
You need
Are you
one more
rolling or
fail
not?
point to get Infernal Delusion.
Shit.
You cannot have 2 demons fighting in your head.
If only I could. All right, so do
Rena
we want?
takes a phobia.
Okay, which
Whoever rolls for the super bus takes flesh is weak. 1 point below
Okay.
mutants.
All
So I
right.
need
You know what?
297.
I want to have fun.
Do it.
Do it.
What?
Do it.
Go on ahead, discard. Inside of you there are 2 demons.
A few there,
87.
demons.
Sorry, discard. The horror.
You know what? No. No.
This is what you're spending your fate point on.
He spends his fate point to make it worse.
Yes. Good man.
Dreams
Good
of
man.
corruption. You have avoided doom and despair. 1d5 corruption points and 1 for every 60 days. Welp.
Well, that's 1d5 out the gate. We don't even know how long this bloody space journey is yet, so...
Yes.
So wait,
Oh,
what did he get?
brother.
I wasn't paying attention.
This is terrible. Alexia, play Highway to Hell.
So, Discard embraced insanity and decided to use his last fate point to re-roll
Make
his
it worse.
Yeah.
misery thing to make it
He
worse.
rolled
Yeah.
a 17.
Well, the thing is, one insanity would have taken him across the threshold, I think.
I'm at 15 sanity. So more insanity would make me go crazy, or would give me a brain malignancy. This at least, corrupts my soul. Which, seeing the fact I have a demon riding along in my head,
At least. Can we just-
Gray, what flavors do you want to? How do you want to flavor my my dreams of demonic passengery?
You're sat there, and you sat looking across, and there's you. But
I'm
you,
not a- I'm-
a better you. Like, you in, like, proper haircut, fancy uniform, the you that would
Master
have
of all I
been...
survey.
Yeah,
Me that all Master of all I survey.
yeah. So,
Who's that jerk?
you want this back, don't you? You want to be me. Who wouldn't want to be this? And he kind of stands up, and behind him you can see, like, a world. They soaring cities, minimal guns everywhere. Like, pretty much a
Man in-
paradise for
man
40k
in
world.
Man and dinosaur riding along. Man riding dinosaur as God was intended.
Yeah. So we can do this. We can bring this back. You just have to trust me. And then
Yeah.
that's it. You wake.
Yeah.
What's your corruption up to now? Is it 9?
It's 9. Yeah.
Yeah. Fully away from like popping out tentacle, but yeah.
I am nice and far away. I'm just, for some reason my brain keeps telling me that, like, at Paradise Planets you can spin, like, you could roll acquisition tests to reduce insanity, and in, like, Shrine World you can flay away the corruption, but I don't know where that is in
It's
the
XP.
books.
It's an XP cost.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Does that go towards your total XP, or is it like the remove from the?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. It's instead of it going, you can either get better or you can get less insane.
hmm.
Oh,
Alright.
great. Last time we accidentally skipped the warp navigation test.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was the footfall.
Yeah.
Alright, make it.
Well, no, I'm still have to locate the Astronomicon, but now the problem is I don't know if the route is stable or not.
Well, roll anyway. Gray will let you know if you found it.
Yep.
You can try and figure out its
Okay.
stability from there.
Well, okay, so so I rolled a 33, so depending on whether it's stable or not, I either did or did not.
Well,
Actually, I think I find it either way.
yeah, because you remember you're using the fancy map,
Yeah.
Hmm.
which
And
counts
and
as
it's only-
being plus 10. So
Well, not for this.
it
But
does.
the
It counts
hard-
as, as having charts.
I don't think that matters for locating the Astronomicon.
Oh, is this Astronomicon? Sorry, no, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
no, I already but I even if it is a hard thing, I succeed because it's only minus 20, and I rolled
Yeah.
a 33.
Yep.
Okay, so we found the Astronomicon at least.
Hey.
Okay, so now I do a challenging navigation test.
Yep.
Okay, now I get the bonus for challenge.
Yeah. You
I
think
already
this
gave
is going?
myself-
You think this is going to be a 30 real-time day jump?
Well, I don't know that because failed the whole thing to
Yeah,
start
but you
off
still
with.
get a navigator's estimate.
Okay.
Which could be completely
Uh,
wrong.
Yeah, it could be completely wrong because you failed.
What do you mean
It
could
probably
be?
is
We know it's
completely
going to be.
No, there is a
It's like
result that
still-
it is. There is a result which is accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I passed the warp navigation test.
Yeah.
So you now modify the actual length.
By
Oh no, you modified the approximation of the length.
Yes.
Yeah.
And- Okay, so how long do I think it'll take now?
for 2 degrees that halves it, so you think it's going to take 15 days.
I think it's gonna take 15 days, but points at the fact we're probably in a warp storm or something. Oh no, we missed the warp storm.
Yeah, that's the warp storm. So we're still in the good. Look, I'm not going to slowly mutate during this entire time as
We
My
don't
soul
know
is full.
that yet. We still have warp encounters. to
well,
do.
it's like it's
Alright.
every but the thing is, Grace, it was like every 2 months.
Yes.
Yeah, but
essentially.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
don't
well, I
know.
think it's gonna-
for that long.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 15 warp days, but it could be a lot more or it could be a lot less.
Yeah.
Okay,
I am
well, we
going
at
to.
least-
I look. I might regret this. I'm not still far, but we'll see.
Okay,
Alright.
so we at least have one encounter. So
Mhm.
I Sinisians to see if I can see it. Oh wait, you should roll to see what it. Do you want to roll before or afterwards? I don't think it matters too much.
Doesn't make a difference. We have to roll before because it depends if it's, you're rolling for a physical or psychic.
Oh. Well, I rolled a 14. So I
14,
assume
all is well.
no, that was my Sinisians test.
Oh, you sent these test. Ah,
Yeah, somebody else can roll what it is. Someone
Okay.
else?
So I rolled the last one. Karen, you're up. You do it.
All right.
ooh,
No,
Don't
swine.
close out.
warp rift.
You swine.
That wasn't me.
Look, I would
Oh.
probably hit like
All the
15.
bosses
This is a
swine.
physical
Okay.
encounter. If
So I
if the navigator does not circumvent this encounter, the vessel salutes into a nebula unreality for 1d10 days. Each day the ship is in the nebula, you get a warp incursion.
Oh boy, that's horrible.
Okay, well, okay, I must now make a challenging warp navigation test.
Yep.
And you get a plus 20 because you passed your Sanesians.
Not for this.
Not for this, though.
That's yeah. Oh no, no, he's right.
Oh yeah,
That is a thing from earlier. Isn't it just plus 10 though?
that's for detecting. Get plus 20 to detect the encounter.
No, but there
Well,
is.
He gains a
there-
plus 20 bonus to his navigation warp test when facing this encounter.
Yes, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, I also get plus 10 for having succeeded on to finding the Astronomicon. So wait. So wait, where does it say the plus 20?
In detecting encounters, it's like halfway down, just before the paragraph break.
Okay, so I have plus 30 in total.
Yeah.
So we have a 5% chance of not succeeding at this. Hey, okay.
Hey.
So I now I've communicated this to Discard.
Mhm.
You must now make a ordinary a plus 10 pilot spacecraft test.
If only I had that MIU in my spine at the moment.
If only you
plus
had a
10
reroll
already.
as well.
Plus, you can get a hover from the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 10 to discard.
All right.
All
So
right, I
what was?
discard 2 rogue traders and draw.
So you're saying? So that's plus 20. Does the mobility of the ship actually count in or no?
No, it's just plus 10.
Not for this, yeah.
Okay, so it's plus 20.
Okay, so we have crashed headfirst
Mm.
a warp rift. Somebody roll a d10.
Sure, 2 seconds.
Great Hunter rubs his hands together.
Yes. Now we're in trouble.
5.
5
Now we're in
days.
trouble.
Yep.
We now have 5 warp incursions that we have to deal with.
Well,
That's relatively bad. And we only have
One after
24
the
hours to
other.
deal with each one of them before another one happens.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
So where's
Also,
the
we're
warp
taking
incursion
another 5
table?
days in the warp.
Yep. Which means you have at least one more encounter.
Yeah.
yay.
Right.
I have
So
aired.
3.
It's a good thing we got our debt paid.
Okay, somebody
Yep.
roll a d100.
I'll
I don't
do it.
want to anymore.
You don't want to anyone.
My turn.
Okay, go ahead.
37 is
No,
possession.
taking yours.
Each explorer and major NPC on board the ship must make a willpower test. Characters with the pure faith talent get a plus 30. The Gila field is fully operational.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's plus 30.
Yeah, the test. Okay.
Only Discard can fail this one.
Plus 30, huh? No, I can fail.
we can all fail.
No,
No,
we
we
know
won't
it's going to
even
be Discard.
It's going to be
Well,
discard. You know.
Yeah, don't.
So is it plus 30 or no?
Yeah, plus 30.
It is plus 30.
All right, we'll see what happens. 100, 100. Nope, 40.
Okay.
I already
I
have
think
a. I already have a
Oh.
friend.
Character fails test by the most degrees of. Okay.
To be
All
fair, what you were
character
saying?
positives-
No,
okay, it just
I
melts
misread
back
that.
into- Okay,
Okay.
it just
Yeah.
melts back into the warp.
Yeah.
So
You're all a bit too ready for it. Right.
It's almost
one.
like a bit shit.
that's 1. Now we need 2.
All right.
Who's
I'll
rolling
roll.
next?
Second. Oh, hang on, I missed a space. Here's the second one.
What is it?
Demonic
Demonic
incursion.
incursion. We've got warp predators. Even Geists from page 378.
Yeah.
1d5
Okay.
of them.
Four.
We lose pop per day per demon.
4.
4 of them.
Okay, so we have to kill 4 of them, and I can't help.
So, command test to rally the troops in the ship, I guess.
Well, you immediately lose 4 pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they just
Uh-huh.
get.
And a morale for each. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I ran out of free rolls, and I'm so sorry.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
No, you're not.
So we can, so we can try to. Well, yeah, we basically have to kill them.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. How are you going to do this?
Well, the same as before. I'm going to find one and kick it in the face.
But where have
Okay.
they popped up? Actually, Gray, you
do
should
we
probably
want to-
roll in secret for where they've appeared,
Yeah.
because one of them could materialize on the goddamn bridge.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point. At least we know where that one was.
Yeah, I could.
You think I take my power boot off?
No, it's true, but we could just be immediately attacked.
Okay.
I don't know if that's better or worse than having to go find it.
I mean, I always test for surprises if awake.
You say same here. Well, you also have paranoid.
Light
I've
sleeper.
acquired. No,
You
lightsaber.
just can't be surprised with paranoid, I think.
No, you roll in secret for that one.
All right. So, you're going to get reports of screams throughout the ship.
Mhm.
I actually rolled 5 times by accident, but the last one was the same number twice.
Probably fine.
All right. Yeah, so the rear quarter of the ship seems having a bit of fun.
Great.
Get on down.
You want to?
Oh, one of them's ended up in the trophy room.
Why is it always
Again?
the trophy
Again.
room?
They know
What
what
have we got in that trophy room?
the dark gods laugh at your pain.
All right.
All right.
Yep,
All
time
right,
for another
me-
cleansing.
Immediately to the trophy room to blow at
Push
the
the emergency purge button.
That's your power boot, sir.
No, that's the one that opens the door so we can get in and fight it today instead of in an hour.
Okay, so I'm
But
pretty
if it's
sure
stuck-
that by
no,
the
there's
rules,
crew in the trophy room.
I'm pretty sure that by the rules I can't help.
Yes.
So
Of
because
course you-
obviously navigator.
I'm busy navigatorizing. Yes,
We need you getting us out of this place as fast as possible.
I'm trying.
We know.
Even with 5 rerolls, I still got to the point where I ran out.
To be fair, you spent one of those rerolls rather frivolously.
A little.
A little bit.
Good
I'm
for
agree. It was for the joke, which
It
You
was
know.
a very good joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair,
How do we get to the trophy room again?
just
We go
walk through the
south.
back.
You
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
go out
great.
either of the side doors.
Isn't
Oh,
it
God, the side
here?
doors aren't there. What the hell?
Isn't it just right here?
the warp
Yeah,
has
but there's
the
no doors there.
No,
Yes,
no,
there
that's the vault. The trophy room is all the way down here.
Oh, right. The vault is not the trophy room. My
No.
mistake.
like I can't move over there.
No, because apparently there's doors. I'm missing doors again.
Doors.
It's a
all
part
these
of the
doors make a window.
This
All
ship,
these
I tell
doors.
ya.
All these doors make a window. All these doors
Right,
make a
you
window.
can you two stop moving for a second?
Okay. Look, I know that we're a ship full of servitors, but I didn't know the ship itself was a servitor. All right.
Right. Oops.
We live in a
I remember
converted.
this show.
We live in a
Yes,
converted
this was
space.
session 1.
I've been
Mhm.
here before.
Still no extras to it. Sad days.
Need like a red splat.
So yet another curator of the trophy room has immediately exploded.
We need less susceptible.
I scream at it in 6 different programming languages at once. Go move into the middle of the square so that I can stomp you like the last guy.
All right. So yes, for your records, there's noise from the engine rooms and screaming in the voidsman quarters as well. which are significantly large areas that you got a general idea where in the ship they are, but you're also talking of like several kilometers of like
Once you
cruise
guys-
quarters and stuff like that.
Not the
Once you guys
Voidsman's
have dealt
quarters.
with
That's
this,
where the
I
Voids
can-
women and Voids children are
Were
when they're not working.
Yeah. Well, once you guys are done with this one, I can try Sanisian's test to find them, but
Yep.
should probably deal with this one
Yep.
first.
Thing just laughs at you. Right,
Initiative?
so initiative's up. Wilmont is up first.
Wilmont is currently not at his keyboard.
Ah. Well, it's then it's the Geist, so you probably don't want me doing straight to that.
Oh, it can go first. That's fine.
Actually, they're both on 13, so yes, I can go first with that.
Don't you
It
guys
can go
have to
first.
roll
That's-
like fear test because it's a literal demon?
Jaded? Yes, actually, no, you will. 'Cause, yeah,
No, you're right. You're right.
That's-
Willpower
yeah,
plus
Jade
10
doesn't
because
cover it.
fear.
yeah.
It's a warp creature.
It's
Well,
I've seen worse.
I've had the Iron Discipline trait, so you can re-roll the fear test if necessary.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay.
fear test, right?
It
Okay, give me
wasn't.
a second.
Yeah.
I just got back from the restroom. One moment.
Okay, there we go.
Where is one?
all right. It's gonna be very funny if Ad is the only one that fails the. Oh,
He's fine.
Give me one second.
that's not so good. But you can re-roll it because of something that Ad has.
Added has iron discipline. so
Still
just
has
add to it.
problems.
It doesn't help.
You are slightly less
Ew.
afraid, and that's important because fear tests are a thing.
Yes.
A lovely, lovely thing. I would steal them if I made my own game.
Fear and sanity are good in most games.
Fear tests in this game are fantastic.
Well, I mean,
And I
the
can't
main
find them in the
power of a monster could just be the fact that it makes you deathly afraid and act irrational.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyway, so what do I
Why
get?
can't I
Do I
find
get to
fear
roll for the
tests
fear
in the
test?
game? Well,
Right. Actually, giving it a proper token now. Bubba's big blast to say you guys need an extra scalar field.
Me too.
Yeah, he's not.
Probably. Oh, it's the shock table. Yep, it's got fear 2. So you needed 2 degrees of success, I think, to succeed.
So Serpentis has also failed. Actually,
Oh,
no, but it's fear 2.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So you're
Yep.
down
Oh,
to
it's minus
0.
10. Minus 10. My mistake. Minus 10.
Minus 10. Okay, you're fine. Just this discard
Everything's
is
fine except discard.
he's wetting himself. Discard's having a bit of a
4 degrees
rough day.
failure. So it's D100 plus 40 discard. How
Plus
frightened are you?
40, you say?
Mhm.
Plus 40. Try to not roll 100.
You say that.
60.
Oh, dead on 100.
Panic! You must flee your fear as fast as you can. If prevented, you may only take half actions and are at minus 20 to all tests. 1d5
Goodbye!
insanity points.
Wait, what?
1d5 insanity points. Once away
Oh.
from danger, you may snap out of it to regain control.
Oh, this is good. Because that puts you up to 20.
When it comes to
For
20.
snap out of it, see page
Oh.
295. Oh, that's great.
All right, I hit my insanity roll.
Mental disorders at 40.
40.
So-
He's only hit
40. Page 296.
You mean I need to roll when you roll for willpower or what?
But every time you get 10, you must make a trauma test.
real quick.
trauma test.
So what
Trauma
do I have to do?
test. Make a trauma test. You have at plus 10.
What's what am I rolling though?
Willpower at plus 10.
Okay,
If you fail, you get a mental trauma.
there we go.
You're good.
So I'm still sane.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had it open.
Nope. I'm gonna scream like a little girl and run out the door because all my because
What
my
door?
dreams have been
That
The
door
door-
there is.
What door?
this door.
I can't see a door there.
There's a door here.
Okay, it's invisible.
Only to you. Like, I can see these doors.
I can't see this door. Oh, now I can see these doors. They
Yeah.
just appeared out of nowhere. Bizarre.
Right, so
I
yes.
tell you, man, the doors on this ship are just cursed.
They keep moving. It's very, very unnerving.
There's a reason the lathe glass didn't go into full production.
Right, so, Discard, you're up first.
Okay, good. What's my run speed?
Calculate it on your combat sheet.
I know, I'm going over to it.
30.
Run 30. All right, so I'm gonna roll a d10. So I have two doors right next to each other.
They both go the same way.
Even go up, odds go down. So 1d10. Odds go down. All right. So acquire 1, 2. I barge past. Oh, okay. They're both the same thing. Whoopsie doopsie. 3, 4, 5. One moment. Let me just use the ruler just so I can just take myself straight there. Just go straight into the corner over here and sub like a little biatch.
Hey, it's a good thing 2 of them didn't roll on this part of the ship.
Mm-hmm. And that's my turn. That's my
one
turn.
up here in the trophy room, one just kind of hiding in this corner, waiting.
One in the power storage cabinet.
I'm going down here and just gonna cower.
You can snap out of it. Check the snap out of it rules in the book on page 295.
295. Okay.
Not going to do all your work for you. I mean,
sorry.
No, you're fine.
Need to find the book. I have so many.
That's next round, though. You ran away this round.
Yeah.
Which means it's time for the geese.
One more time about the what page shows it on?
295.
295. Okay.
Right. This guy's had a nice little bit of time with the warp.
I'm really glad I learned dodge.
Just trying to find his full stats. Just having a dumb moment, I can't find. There we go. Here's the stats.
Page 378, I think.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Swift attack, lightning attack. Flyer 12.
I want to kill him and take his lightning attacks.
Okay. So. Chill Talons. Coming in. Standard attack. This is a charge.
All right.
Well, that'll be a solid hit.
This is a parry. Combat. Can't use the Venom Blade yet because I'm not good with it.
Yeah, they're warp weapons as well, by the way.
I don't know what that means. I think it just means they do better damage. You're still in private, by the way.
Oh.
That also just means they probably go past. They might do something funky with armor.
Yep.
Probably. Parrying with my shock staff, which is a one-handed weapon, so I can use it and my boot. Get a plus 10 for that because it's best quality.
Warp weapon ignores mundane things such as armor or cover.
Oh, good.
What about being parried?
As long as you're not doing as long as you're not dealing with damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Force field still work. Yeah.
Power
Well,
weapons
I can't
still
parry
work.
with my boot. It's clumsy. Unwieldy, sorry. Speaking of parrying with my boot.
Yep, you're up next.
I'm going to parry him with my boot.
To the face.
Yes. Or, wherever it lands. I said wherever it lands, not wherever it misses. Fate point on that. I made it worse! Hubris!
Hubris!
Doesn't even need to dodge, it just steps back as you stomp on the floor, cracking the extremely expensive
wait,
tiles.
it's flying. I stomp where its feet should be.
Welcome,
right foot. Ha! Wait.
Welcome to my world, because I've ran out of fate points over this time for this game.
Got one left.
Session.
Right.
To be fair, I've also rolled too much of this session as well.
Rex.
Well, get out my blade and charge him. If my token will actually move.
Sorry, I had it selected.
Anyone dead yet?
No, not yet.
No, I missed. It would have been 15 points of damage with a warp weapon, but. Right, solid.
Demon
hit.
encourages when you start burning fate points.
Yeah, you got another 3 of these guys to fight.
I mean, we could also like get the entirety of the crew as well. The military
Yeah, you can send
Parts too.
crew in, but that could go poorly.
that could go poorly.
Very
Right.
well. All right.
So
Let's get our root duty point and shooty.
it's hit. It doesn't actually. It does have dodge, so it will dodge now. Well, it tries to dodge anyway. No, 96. Okay.
Ooh, no, that's not a dodge.
12
Let's
damage,
just
pen 2. Has no armor, but it is demonic with a toughness bonus of 8.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for this person in chat saying that I have turned into a campaign villain again.
Well, yes.
Alright, so take 8 off that, takes 4.
So why is Discord's character all the way down here?
He
He
panics.
failed the fear check and ran.
Okay.
Right, John, you're up next.
Okay. Get me gun down.
Thankfully,
I was going to say, so short range, plus 10. Single shots, plus 10. Shooting in combat's minus 20. Let's hunt this geist. Well, alright. Let's say I'm going to try. We've been down this road before. Shot because I have. That's silly.
Solid hit, can't dodge, takes 2.
Turn.
Right, well, let's try it and break out the stuff out of it.
all right, that is a willpower test. I will attempt it as soon as I pull up my
Ooh,
character
hey,
sheet
there's
again
bonus.
because the character sheets annoyingly stay one size. I snap out of it. Now I can act normally. Now that thankfully I can now that I've basically Looney Tunes my way into the wall,
Yes.
You're in an
I'm
air duct. That's kind of what I'm imagining.
gonna be like, wait a second, I'm being silly. And I'm going to turn back around and run back to the encounter. I must save my friends. So,
Is that including the friends inside your head?
we know we're not on friendly terms. We're not on friendly terms yet.
Yet.
So 0. Neat. So I'm again I sprint back into the room. Well, it's over here because the demon's in the way of the room. And I will use my free action to quick
Wait,
draw
what?
the hell pistol I got from Katarina. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, the geist. He's going to make his first attack to land 1 blow on Isaac, 1 blow on Max.
All right, I'm warming up my dodge.
It's Isaac.
I needn't have bothered.
Against Rex. Yeah, that's a hit.
Well, let me see if I can pull up the parry from this weird list of stats.
Quite a
There is
hit.
not an attack. Just roll your weapon skill plus whatever bonuses.
Yeah.
I've got a robotic, have I? Okay. What's that?
Have you?
Sound
Good for
okay.
us.
I think the other person's had robotic. Rex did.
Yeah. Is that better for my mic? I've got to wait
Yes,
15
sir.
seconds.
Fine here.
You sound perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's different. You get a different feed than I send out to YouTube.
Mm.
So that's a 9 points of damage, ignoring armor.
Does it ignore my Saint Blessed ancestral armor?
I will double check.
It is not
Question.
if it's blessed, it's not mundane.
On the
That's
flip
what
side,
blessings are
warp weapons
for.
explicitly just ignore armor. So
Well, it says ignore mundane things like armor. If it's not mundane armor,
Oh, does it?
No,
does
it just
say
says Monday
this-
thinks it's armor and wear or cover, so yeah. If it
I mean, unless you can
ignores
find something
physical
on the
armor
same-
unless created with psychoactive materials or carries a holy quality.
Oh
So,
no,
yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
yeah. So it makes sense. So it's holy armor.
Yeah, I just need to restart the audio engine. It happens sometimes. Not normally in the middle of a session, though. Right.
Okay, well, that just skitters off the armor then.
It's good to see it.
Yeah.
That's gonna really take it off.
I need a
Yes.
blank.
Right, Isaac.
Now it's my turn to tick it off.
Yep. Make friends.
Half action aim, boot to the head. Can't believe I forgot to kick aim last time.
Yeah. Right. 9 penetration unfortunately doesn't bother because it's only got toughness.
This is a power weapon. Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It would be funny if
Perry.
it would be
Go ahead, Perry.
it would be funny that there is something in the trophy room that is attracting all these demon incursions that we never knew about.
There probably is.
Probably a bit of
Right.
demon in some way here or something.
That properly hurts it, but it's still alive. That was properly northern as well then. Properly hurts it. Right.
Property it's property
Don't even try discard. I won't try Texan.
so.
Whatever yours is.
I don't have a Texan accent.
I know, as I
unfortunately.
said that and then realised it's not a Texan accent.
It's a discard accent.
Just, yeah, random American accent.
I am a mutt in all terms of the word.
Probably American Standard or whatever they call it. Pacific Standard?
Anyway, Serpentis murder.
Yes.
Serpentis kill.
Yes. Ian. Sorry, I'm not the possessed one. Also, to be fair, I forgot to aim last time as well, so thank you for the reminder there.
Is there a God dang, I gotta take a look at the firing in the if there's any of that firing in the melee dice.
There is a penalty to it, but it was factored.
Yeah.
Okay. That is enough degrees of success to get 1d10. Which now less accurate. There we go.
Well, that kills it because it only has 3 hit points left.
Hey. A blam.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 monster
One
down.
down. Thousands. to go.
Unless we want to spend the rest of this entire session fighting warp incursions, we might want to employ crew and take the consequences.
It will
Yeah.
be a command check.
Yep. Honor to all of you who landed a blow. Discard, you have or Wilmot, you have disappointed me yet again. Shape up.
Sorry, sir. I've been having a bit of a time.
You know,
Well,
we could have taken him.
Could have which him though.
It's not going to elaborate.
The voice does not elaborate.
well, then I expect better next time. This is all on you. I'm going to put you on short rations for the next, I don't know, 2 days or until I forget.
But rations, so that just means you don't have access to the fancy wine cooler.
Stop at your
Yeah.
rum. Oh no.
Where's the rum gone?
Well, that means I have to eat the. He's on a short ration, so I need to eat all the short meal materials. Not that the fact that I have to
Shortbreads, shortcakes.
Yeah.
short rounds.
Hey.
Well, anyway, make my way back to my Voxcaster
Half
station
glass.
in the in my cabin. Say, all right, this is what we've trained for. Gather your weapons and show me that you're the finest crew in the Imperium.
All
You
right.
hear the entire ship is deafened by everyone shouting, shouting, "Yeah!"
Yep. So the crew in the void quarters deal with theirs. 2 more rolls, please.
Okay, if it would unfreeze.
Yeah. So great. These 2 doors over here don't work.
Which 2? Sorry, I'm on a different sheet.
These 2 over here on the left side to the bridge.
I have 1 more fate point. I can reroll that.
Discord, did you just walk out into space?
Am I in space? This is space. Oh, okay. Whoops.
Yes,
Hey,
that-
Discard, why are you in space?
the discard return to the vessel.
Okay, so one of the other demons is dealt with, but
Yep.
there's one that's loose and probably needs actually personal dealing with.
Right. There should now be a door out of the bridge on that side. I'll do one for the other side in a second. Yes, so that's another day passes.
Oh yeah, we have 2 more.
Well, that's the first day.
Yeah, 3 of the.
No, this is the second. Well, the first day was the possible possession.
Yes.
Yeah, the first day was a possession, but aren't there still demons to deal with?
Yes, but I'm saying that it's going to take time.
Oh, okay.
So we need to go on to the next day. We still have 1 demon problem.
So you lose another point of crew.
Yeah, and morale. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the bright side, we got most of them today, Switch.
So if you want to
So
make another
today
plan roll
is-
now before we forget about it,
Okay.
this is in the warp drive.
Ah. Was that a success?
He's not rolled yet.
No.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Not bad. You only lose 5 members of the crew. Well, 5% of your crew.
5 points of population, which might be like thousands to tens of thousands. Might be thousands of hundreds of crew.
I don't remember what the crew is on your ship.
It's
Well,
quite
this-
that. I mean, I
I think on the Superbus sheet there might be an idea.
Yeah.
I think it's thousands as opposed to tens of thousands.
I know a lot of them are servitors.
Yes.
Let's go over to the Superbus, the ship holes themselves.
Yeah.
Down
It's a
to the
lathe class
lathe.
cruiser.
Yes. Lathe.
60,000 crew with 25k servitors.
So-
So 80,000 total, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've lost 4,000 people.
Yes.
4,000 people were eaten by demons immediately.
Well, 4,000 split between
5 demons.
crew and servitors, but yes.
That
So
there were so many people. That so many people died in that in that room.
it's a little ridiculous, but
Oh, it's funny. I like it.
no,
That's just spread across the ship, isn't it, really?
yeah, I suppose. Okay, so somebody rolls the 3rd encounter.
I think for all parent purposes, Serpentis must do this now.
I agree.
Sounds accurate.
12.
Ventus. 12?
12.
12, all's well.
Hey!
Okay, so that's now 4 of 5.
Wait, I thought we were rolling warp incursions, not warp encounters.
Aren't these warp encounters for?
No, warp incursions are on page 33.
Oh,
5 is
sorry,
swarming
sorry,
malice.
12. Sorry, what is the 12 for the warp encounter? Oh, swarming
Swarming
malice.
malice.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
I misread.
We've got
Okay.
poltergeists, but they're stuck on the outside.
The GM chooses 1 component to infest.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll the die, Gray?
I'll roll down in a second.
No, he just wants to choose Gellerfield.
I want to choose Gellerfield, but
That's why
You
1
want-
through 4
do
is
you-
Gellerfield, 5 is life support.
Do you want to immediately end the campaign, Gray?
Do we have a priest
That's
with
all-
Purge the Unclean? Because he can just instantly banish
We
those.
We don't have
did.
a priest. Well, we don't have a
Floop has
priest
not
right now.
shown up again, and I missed
Huh?
that, man.
Sorry, Carter, what's that about Floop?
Oh, yeah, he's just not shown up. He's. I spoke to him earlier. I can't remember why he said he couldn't make it today.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, rolling my d8. 1. The warp drive. No, not the warp drive, the Dravian drive.
Oh, great. Well, that's fine then. I mean, we're gonna have to get them dealt with. Exorcism or fire?
Oh. We must have some priests aboard so they can try to sort of banish it, but that's what, on a 30 on a 30 test or something like that?
Yeah.
Or we can set the place on fire.
It's only Jovian drives, right?
We can evacuate them before we set it on fire.
It still
We did
doesn't
that
think
last time and we still killed a bunch of the crew.
No.
This
we didn't
is-
set anything on fire on purpose.
this
We
is
did,
why we
and it was the air filtration system.
this is why we always get more crew. We can replenish people
This is true.
over time, so it's not so terribly not such a terrible problem. Don't look at me like that. I'm infested with demons.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
It sounds like exactly the kind of thing someone trying to get out of things by pretending to be infested by demons would say.
Okay, so mechanically, the ship's morale is decreased by 5 for each infested component,
Yes.
Yeah.
and the component is inoperable. So what does the Jovian drive do?
It's the one that moves you in real space.
Okay, well we don't have to deal with that right now then.
But we should.
The moment
well-
after we get out of the we get out of the hell, we get out of hell, please, sir.
Yeah, we can leave that for now.
Okay, now incursion 4 of 5.
We should deal with the other. Oh, we already dealt with the other demon. That's right.
Yeah.
The other demons did, thankfully.
This is
Okay.
I think.
Somebody else roll again.
Karen,
Now I'm
Alright.
hearing like ice cream music.
only in your head.
Okay, well, another swarm of malice, so Grey roll again to see what else gets infested.
And another one.
Okay,
Alright.
You rolled that last one. I didn't see you roll.
no, we'll re-roll that one, please. What's the 4?
The bridge.
Well, we're dealing with it now.
Yeah, the bridge is now inoperable.
You just get back on the bridge and it's just cackling everywhere.
Katerina swears profusely.
All right, get purged by flame, I guess.
Yes, the navigator, don't you have that flame thrower power available to you?
Navigator is navigating.
Navigator is navigating, but would that work, Grey?
I don't really know. I think you can probably leave.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't because that power specifically does not affect demons.
Well,
I have no idea where
So-
discards wandered off to.
What's up?
Oh, you're already on the bridge. It's fine.
I'm over here. Yeah, I'm on the bridge. I'm at my position. I'm at my station.
Well,
Well, this is the bridge of antiquity. We don't want to use fire because that would be heresy. So, gotta purge it ourselves.
I'm sorry.
we have
how
to-
is
how-
fire heresy?
While setting fire to a priceless antique from our ancestors is heresy.
I also don't think I can leave the bridge during this, so I'd prefer if it's not set on fire.
All right. So how do we purge it by how do we incense it away?
I suppose some sort of religion checks or something.
Yeah.
Can I swing-
You see,
can-
such as purge the unclean talent.
I don't have
I
that.
don't think anybody.
I don't have enough money to buy that.
I
Can
have
I
open
swing?
the-
Can I apply my finger of Saint Drusus at it?
Yes,
Oh,
that is a very
hell.
good choice.
Plan.
Everybody, sinker around. I have here a holy relic of Saint Drusus, the very finger he put up and donned the love before the evils of the warp. Be gone, foul creatures, for you are not welcome here.
Good speech.
God damn it!
Just
I'll take
cackling.
respect Saint.
Again, if I goodbye, goodbye. Nope.
Beg your pardon?
Making it work.
He's speaking in tongues.
Ah.
God damn
the
it!
second die
Why?
was the tongues die. Stop speaking in tongues.
All right. I can't do anything about this one.
You may have to call up some priests from the lower deck.
Yeah, we might just have to at this rate.
Almost
Can't
certainly.
if we're not going to be able to burn it, we're going to have,
Yep, send forth the priests.
All right, the crew priests come up.
I mean, I could try to run an exorcism program using text
I wanted
tech
to.
use, but it's
I wanted
more
to.
likely to just open all the windows.
I wanted to give the demons the middle finger. Unfortunately, I'm not in a I'm in a very not good against demon day.
But discard.
just gave you the...
You are the demons.
Basically, the doors on both sides of the bridge slam open as the demonic crash team move in. You know, incense swinging round their head massively. They just start chanting, and the gibbering of the demons just suddenly gets drowned out. And yeah, you just kind of almost feel like the evil leave the bridge.
Thanks, Roy.
The pretty
Egon, Stankman, you did good. You did good.
Yeah, they take up points at the corner of the rooms, and will remain there chanting until they pass out or you leave the warp. They rolled a 4. They did well.
They did great.
Apparently.
Much better than I am.
Now, incursion
Clearly, we
5
have the
of
original
5.
Ghostbusters on our team. The only explanation.
I will give
Somebody
I
has-
will give demons the finger one day.
Somebody has to roll a 91 to 100. Who's rolling the last incursion?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get it.
Can I? Oh,
Too late.
32 is another
Possession.
possession.
Oh boy, possession.
So yeah,
Willpower
30,
plus 30.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this have been fun if Gray had disabled the...
Yes. Yes, it would have.
okay. That wasn't okay. I thought it for a moment there.
Well,
Ooh.
Edit has failed.
I rolled the
well.
wrong one.
Oh, you rolled fellowship.
I think you still fail though, because you're...
Nope, not enough.
Well, 69 would fail it, but...
Yeah,
know,
but he rolled the wrong test. I'm happy with that.
that's
I don't want
good.
to have to deal with 2 demons.
I'm going to
Yes,
spend a
you
fate
do.
point to roll that.
Gray is like well no remember the other one is just a short term.
Yeah, it's a short term
both
one because that was
supposed to be, but-
that was different from being outside the warp already.
Yeah.
That was when
Yeah.
I was staring directly into the middle of the Eye of Terror, into the middle of another Eye of Terror type thing.
Okay, so
Squint
we
of
all
terror.
succeed.
Yep. So,
Okay, so that was warping counter 2 of the actual test.
That was
of the
actual
actual
2.
travel.
no, that's warping
Yeah,
counter
so-
1.
Yeah, you're right. Is there warping counter 2?
Yes, because you spent another 5 days in the warp.
God damn it, you're right. Okay,
Mhm.
so Sanicians plus 10 to... Oh yeah, you gotta... Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. But okay, I see it coming, so what is
Okay.
it, Gray?
Was that the 100 or was that another thing?
That was for me to see this
Yeah.
the next thing coming or not.
I can drop a D100.
Yeah, the 100 was for my warp power test. So
Okay.
one day you see Rex coming towards the bridge, knife at his own throat, about to kill himself.
Jump
We
him!
have to deal with that now.
Oh yeah, deal with that first.
Okay. Okay.
All right. String dive bomb the boss.
Pile on.
I can't help.
I can.
Off. You're helping by making sure we don't all die.
My neck is heresy. I must remove it.
No, it isn't. No.
Look, sir, I understand giving yourself a close shave, but this is too close.
Well, somebody hits him with a shock staff, and 2
Yes,
people
I
are
hit him with a
restraining
shock
him,
staff.
apparently.
That means are we all getting shocked by through contact?
Probably.
I don't think it works like that.
I hope it
Okay.
doesn't work like that because I just don't know.
Well, if someone's being tased and you're holding the taser, and the person is being tased, are you also tased along with the tasing then?
Probably
Only a
not
little.
because you need better contact.
Yeah.
It's going to go from one wire to the other. Of course, who knows how shock staff work? They're Imperial tech.
Yeah,
presumably
so
this
Go
is
ahead.
on a hit your
Um,
boss mode, so not on lethal.
yeah,
Toughness 10?
technically, according to the rules, I automatically died with that failed willpower check because I had to rend my own flesh. So, could we perhaps say I'm just like tied down for the rest of this voyage?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, so that could have killed. They could have killed you. Either. Well, I don't want to mention it because I think there's a point where you burn a fade point, but I don't know how harsh Gray wants to be.
No, I'm happy just to have that. If you failed those
I-
tests, yes, he probably would have rendered himself. But I think two attempts to tackle him and then a shock, well, means you're wounded but tied up.
He's tied to the throne now.
Yeah. So there'll be no hovering for the remaining thing.
And no hovering, and he can't help with fighting.
Yeah. I'm not going to take a will point for that.
That's fair.
Yeah. Don't want to
Okay,
be that
so-
that rough.
What
Alright.
kind of encounter was
Hey,
the next?
warp storm.
Oh, God damn it, Gray. Okay. So, I can try to avoid this one.
Yeah.
So
At least we can avoid this one.
navigation plus, and I get plus steady on this from last time.
Think so.
No, that's not the right thing.
Yes, you know where the Astronomicon is, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I tell Discard how to steer around it. Discard, please steer around
The
it.
love of God. Okay, give me a second. Let
Plus
me
10 pilot
actually
spacecraft.
plus 10. So another plus 10, or is it? No, wait, we can't be hovered anymore, can we?
No.
Nope.
All right.
Any?
So plus 10. Can I actually roll below a 70? We're good.
Thank
Yep.
goodness.
Alright. And that will be your last encounter.
Oh, really?
So essentially, me driving into that hole was the biggest problem.
Oh, it was a giant disaster. How have we not rolled a psychic encounter yet?
I don't know. It just seems to be doing how it goes.
I think most of the results are physical encounters.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, it's the physical things around the warp, so yeah.
Okay, so we arrive alive mostly.
So that's just like I'm just checking my maths is right.
Oh yeah, we got to see. Yeah, we actually have to see if
Yeah.
we.
Yeah, no, my maths is fine. So
Okay.
the actual duration was 60 days, not 30. But that doesn't make a difference because it's still only 5 days in the warp.
So we're on target.
So you're at 10 days in the warp total, which is 2 dead on 2 travel encounters, which is what you get.
Mhm.
So the planned days in the warp. That actual duration was 10 days. You're at 1.25, but you have the Astronomicon, so you're fine. So it's 120 days in real time.
Okay. Were we on target? I mean, were we on target, off course, or very off course?
That's my next thing to count.
Okay.
So on target, you're at 1.25. It's more than half and less than double. So you're, because it's 1.25, you're actually okay.
Okay, so we're on
You-
target then.
You're on target, yep.
Okay, I make a chart, so we
Oh.
gain another profit
Factor?
factor.
If you pass, or did I not see?
We
it?
need
I
to.
I
Well,
just-
also, we need to go purge the Jovian drive.
Yes, that.
Doesn't it auto purge when we leave the warp?
That's a good question.
You know, we've left the warp.
Did we bring the demons with us?
Yeah, would they not stick around?
Yes, yes, they did. I'm right here.
manifested?
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah.
they did. Yes, we did. I'm right here.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, that one, it doesn't say it disappears when you leave the warp.
No,
so-
yeah, I
Yeah,
think you're properly
that's like-
infested.
yeah, that's like actual demons and stuff coming aboard. They're now real. You know,
Discard if you want to go give them the finger.
attempt to give them the finger.
Attempt to give
This
them
is
the finger.
something. Saint Drusus, this get sawed off.
No.
Yeah.
And the
Okay, so we're
crew,
Nope.
extending
the crew can't do anything with them for a while anyway.
So we gotta set it on fire, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Burn it to the ground.
Well, let's set it on fire then.
What is the thing is Percy unclean, right? What we're looking for, the talent we need for that.
Yeah. Probably quite expensive.
Yeah.
So what, weapons skill test or command test or
I think I think it's you do you
Sorry.
do damage to it, and it's a do damage to it, and it's a turn on your pop. That's the main thing about it. I think it's just it's a thing you don't have to roll for. You just take the damage. We have to fix it afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to do a tech, use tech.
Test to you.
Yeah.
Can do.
Just to see how well you control the burn.
Yep. Do I get a +10 from Hover for this?
You will go.
no, your captain is still severely injured.
Oh,
Understood.
yeah.
You want to take?
Oh.
Do you want to
I
drag
get a +10 for my ability to communicate well with servitors since we're a lathe class.
Yeah, go on.
Cool. That's
Do you wanna
+20 because I've also got my stick.
Yay!
Hey, you managed to burn the ship without burning the ship.
Excellent. I only burned the
Shit.
parts that weren't ship.
so how badly hurt are you?
I just moved myself down to 1 wound remaining.
Okay, so now I gotta figure out how the Medicaid stuff works again.
He's either going to talk with a croak and or rasp his entire life, or you're going to need to put a Voxcaster in his neck.
Either way is fine. This is the Imperium. We're advanced.
How do you spell Medicaid?
What am I looking for? I started looking for something and I just forgot midway through.
Meaning, purpose in life?
No, I already have those.
Okay, so extended care. I'm only looking after one patient.
He's just a very important patient.
Okay, so I test once per week at the end of each week. Success allows the patients to remove twice the normal damage, which where the hell is the normal damage? Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, are you're critically damaged? Yes.
Yep. Well, no, I could be. Hey, Gray, did I take a critical
no.
wound from?
Oh, no, you didn't take a crit from that.
Okay, so heavily damaged. Heavily damaged carriers move 1 damage per week. Okay. So Medicaid test. Flat Medicaid
I
test,
forgot
Gray?
about that.
Sorry?
A flat test?
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm gonna re-roll that because that might actually kill him.
Oh, right. In this system, you don't die when you go to 0. You start taking crits.
Okay, so 3
You were
degrees of
potentially
success,
fine.
which means you heal 2 wounds per week and some number of wounds from the success. It's takes forever to jump around.
Yeah.
No, damn it! I just went to the wrong page.
Sorry. This cough will not go away.
It's fine.
It's a day for it.
Okay, so
I still have my voice. It's better than last tournament I went to that place.
okay, so you immediately gain back 3 wounds, and then you heal another 2 wounds for this week of care. So how damaged are you after that?
What's
That would still be severe.
Okay, so we have to do another test. Okay, so wait, what are we doing? Where do we land?
Where are we in the meantime?
You've
Where are we
landed
on
at
this
Solace
thing?
and Carmine.
Eh,
You know what?
thought we
I
went
think
to- I thought we went to Fortosis.
Yeah, because Solace and Carmine would take way too long, so we went
Okay,
to
yeah, so
Fortescue
you're
instead.
Okay.
we want to do we want to chill by Fortosis for a bit and have some shore leave.
Yeah, burn into system, see if they set up our hunting lodge yet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Are they alive down there?
They've all been eaten.
Great. Let's hunt what killed them.
Did the Cavilles come and steal this too?
Yes.
That was just the like a hunting, wasn't it? It's just the basic system, wasn't it? They'll still
Yeah,
be there,
drop-
I think.
Yeah, dropped off a couple hundred people, told them to set up a hunting lodge, and just see if they survived.
Yep, they're still going.
That must mean there's nothing good to hunt here. Next system.
Well, hold on. How long
Um,
does it take to get into the system?
it'll take you, well, if you're going to, you can be able to communicate them, you'll just be on the edge at the moment.
I think we can do basic Vox from
Yeah, you can be
this
able to
thing because
talk to them. That's fine. You would have
Because
left them in the box.
astropathy is done when you're doing astronomical units. I think you can do Vox connections in system.
Yeah.
It just takes a couple
Okay.
of hours to get it for us.
Well,
So
So I'm just
Yeah,
opening up.
well, yeah, if they survived, we're gonna burn into system and drop off a few points of crew population, saying, "Okay, that was our trip through the warp. Who wants off?"
And also some food and all that kind of stuff if they need anything.
It's a hunting lodge.
Yeah, basically, this was a test to see if they would die immediately, and now we can expand.
No.
they did not die immediately.
I appreciate over on the stream. I'm looking at it anyways. We had just that man, our with the guy with the glasses just poking over the edge or the bottom.
The
Our
rather.
our administratum
Yeah.
guy.
So they'll be
Oh,
able to
yes.
report. It'll take you a week. 2 weeks to get to the center.
That's fine. We need one of those weeks to repair the power. No, wait. It wasn't ever damaged. Just off.
Yeah.
And that means another Medicaid check as well.
They'll report in that they've been able to figure out the main kind of native species. There are 2 avian beasts. Both fairly stealthy. One's stealthy, one's more deadly. And there's also some sort of ambush creature down there.
Okay.
Yes, that one that ambushed us, correct?
Yeah.
That one was interesting. Oh, you take an extra point of damage.
Oh,
I failed by 3.
Thanks, Medic.
Sorry. I try.
I know.
yeah. So there's shadow hunters, but there's also 2 types of bird down there.
How
All
big are
right.
these birds?
Well, we'll take some shore leave while we're offloading some additional population here, and we'll track down that wily one. Maybe that'll do good for that one gentleman who wanted the special feast.
Yeah. We will probably do that next time, I think. Looking at the time,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
gives me time to plan out how we're going to do a hunt. Though you're hunters, we're 10 sessions in and you've not done any hunting yet.
We've done a little bit of
That's-
hunting.
There's been
Hunted
events
once.
that
We've
have taken
hunted
up our
plenty
Yeah,
of
but-
even geist. What are you talking about?
Things have been happening.
Yeah. But no, there wasn't a criticism. I'm just saying we haven't done a proper, like, great white man hunt. Yeah.
Oh well, no, we haven't done a good
No.
safari.
Yeah, safari.
we
That's the word I'm looking for.
haven't done a safari. We haven't done a safari in a bit.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have suffered greatly for humor this session, but I'll take it.
Get it?
It was all entirely your fault.
Yes, I know.
Okay. So, thanks very much everyone for watching. We will see you next week. And, yeah. Bye. I messed that sentence up. I'm sorry.